Happy Tuesday, everybody! Hello, Motternaut. Hello, Groundhog. Congratulations on being second and factually second. Hello, Shrift. Hello, Evie. Congrats on being first. It's a thing that happens here. How are you all doing? Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. How's everyone doing today? I have the weirdest tea. It's Brazilian lime. And flavor-wise...
Okay, yeah, she's using proper words. Mm-hmm.
But also the way it smells is really weird. Like, smell it. Like, it's lime, but it gives you this peppermint cinnamon combination.
Lime, yeah.
And it tastes just as weird.
It smells like soap. Not to say taste, but I didn't try it. I was unsuccessful at being second. Don't make me add a third thing as well. Just to add to it. I mean, I could, but nah. Gotta work for it.
Just now realizing Jack's in a world that has everything speech plays every stream.
Yes, the channel trailer took so much energy and several takes of me trying to get my voice as deep as fucking possible. That yes, you will listen to this at the beginning of every stream when we're about to go live while we're getting ready. Yes.
We will ram it down your throat.
Yeah, and when we make a second one at some point, we will alternate them. And you will still have to watch them. Yes. And always too late to see it. You'll be happy to know that you can find it also on our YouTube channel, where you can watch it over and over and over as much as you want without having to be here at a certain time.
Very true.
I'm fine, how are you doing? I'm good, or I was good until Tifa started talking to me after work today. Because she has found more Dutch sayings that she hadn't thought of before. And I told her they're really dumb, so we can get into this in a moment.
It's not even that. Can talk about that for a second. But today I heard a saying that I haven't heard in a very long time and completely forgot it exists. And it's like being Jan with... with a short last name.
Dutch first, then English. And don't forget, it speaks for itself.
Jan met de korte achternaam. It's Jan as a name with the short last name.
Which speaks for itself, which you forgot to add.
It does speak for itself, because it basically means you're not doing anything useful, or you can't do anything useful. And I'm not sure what that has to do with having a short last name, but...
First of all, this is offensive to people. No, this is offensive to people who have short last names. First question, what is a short last name? Second of all, does this only apply to people whose first name is Jan?
Well, it does say Jan with the short last name.
Why do the Dutch people need to be offensive to people based on their names?
Well, I don't know, but I was thinking about Jan with the short last name, and then I realized how many versions we actually have of that. Because we have, like I just said, Jan with the short last name. We have Jan Lul, which translates to Jan Dik. We have, what's the male version of cat in English?
Cat. I don't think there is a female and male word for cat. Unless there is, in which case, please tell us. There is in German and I believe in Dutch.
There is in Dutch too.
Okay.
Okay, pretend male cat of een kat met zijn kut, which translates to a male cat with his pussy or vagina. You know, it's something that doesn't exist, so you're going through all that effort for nothing. Then you can also go for
Why would something like that be just a colloquial saying?
Well, it is. You can also go for the more neat version, which is a cat with his violin, een kat met zijn viool. And then I realized there are so many ways to say that you're doing nothing. We have Piet Snot, which means Piet Snot.
As in
so
the
for
name
once,
Piet.
The name Piet. So for once, we're also not going for Jan. And I just thought that was really funny. And I'm quite sure there's a whole lot more that I don't know of yet.
We were planning to go to the Netherlands for 2 weeks at the end of April. I think I'm going to cancel my ticket. I know it's not refundable, but I don't know if I want to be part of this anymore.
Like Jan...
Not this relationship, this is going well, but I mean we're going to the Netherlands.
Jan Dik I also use myself. Piet Snot I sometimes do, but very rarely.
Never heard you say any of these.
Yeah, because I don't speak Dutch to you.
Fair.
Tifa
Let's check what you are up to.
speaks for itself, but I don't know how. Yeah, well, kinda. Like, it makes sense, but on a level where you can't explain it. Does that make sense?
I present to you Tifa in a nutshell. Doing pretty good, ready to get sad. Just kidding, I'm never ready for this trial. Let's see how it turns out.
It will be fun.
I think somebody will cry at some point. Heating up a lunch right now. Ooh, what are you gonna have?
My first name is one letter longer than my last name. Oh. That counts as, well, I wouldn't say that counts as a short last name. Does it?
I know of mine, I would need to do the math, and I'm too slow for that. It's one of my favorite trials, still feels like a fever dream. Have I done with the investigation? We will get to that in a moment when we do the recap. The fields get me so hard. Let's see which one of us cracks up first.
No,
I don't think I will because
fun.
I'll be too busy trying to get things right to overtake Tifa in points.
Had a busy morning of trying to find my ID that gets me in and out of the parking garage in my office.
Did you end up finding it? Or did you have to pay for parking in the end because you couldn't find it?
Was it in the fridge?
Was it in the car? Was it on your head? Like, what other common places could you think of? Like, whenever I'm missing my sunglasses, they're on my head.
What other things are you missing on your head?
Sunglasses?
So when you lose your keys, you look on your head. When a card's missing, you check your hair.
You know what's beautiful about you, Tifa? Whenever you do stuff like this, I just go along with it. Whenever I do something like this, you just...
I lost my scissors.
Now your hand is greasy.
Yes, it is.
That's what you get. Get up and grab lunch soon. I have to move a cat to do so. That's mean. Can you try to take the cat along? Like scoop it up with one arm and then take it along as you go make lunch with the empty hand. That could be kind of cute. One of the rare people with a longer first than last name. Is it really rare? I guess it depends on the average length of your last names. She's doing the math for herself right now, I think.
No, my last name is one letter longer.
There you go.
I have to check.
I still don't know because I still haven't done the math on it. It was awkward in standardized tests where I used all my first name boxes and barely touched the last name boxes. I hate that. I hate that.
Put that there.
I technically have two middle names that I never use. It's a family thing. So whenever I have to, in any like official documents, put in my full name, I tend to run out of text. And then I ask them, so what do I give you? Just the part of my name I actually use, or the full name as it is in my ID? No, we need the full name. I'm like, then I need more paper, please. It sucks.
Wallace! Long
Hello.
time no see.
Happy
How you
Tuesday.
doing? Have an awesome
Slow
Tuesday.
raid. Oh my god. Hello everybody.
We put down my tea.
Thank you for the raid, Slow. How are you
It's a
doing?
slow raid.
How was your stream? I'm sorry I wasn't able to drop by. How are you all doing? Happy Tuesday. Slow, you should go to bed probably because it's super late where you are.
That is
everybody.
awesome. Slow, Lavi, Pure Ninja. How are you all doing?
Hello everybody, I drink to you.
How was the game you played? I saw you were playing with chat, but unfortunately I couldn't drop by. Corekeeper, that's it.
Oh. Also, hello Ranger. How are you doing?
I'm sorry, Ranger, I didn't see you. How you doing?
It's a fun game, it's like Terraria. I have seen people, I think I might actually own that, but I've never played it. Let me double check that. I do own
Stardew
Terraria.
Valley.
Oh, okay.
I didn't even know, I've actually heard of the game, but I didn't know it was a multiplayer.
I'm going to Google the game you played currently. That looks kind of cute. Yeah, it does give me Stardew Valley vibes from the way it looks.
Yeah.
That's cool. Did you have fun? That's the most important question.
Ooh, up to 8 players. Picked it up, that slow to play it with me, and he's gotten sucked in.
Nice.
But that's a good thing.
It
Now you
is.
can always play it together.
Exactly. Now he has no excuse not to play it with you if he ever had one before. I don't know.
Can you play with multiplayer on one game? Or do you...
On one device.
Or on one device? Or do you both need to have the game?
It only has online co-op according to Steam, so you need several copies.
Oh, okay.
I would imagine.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the raid.
Thank you very much indeed. And yeah.
How are you doing?
As Groundhog put in, we're playing a story-heavy game, Danganronpa V3. We're near the end of the game, I believe. So if any of you are interested in playing those yourselves, you have been warned. Yeah, there you go.
Very true. Recovering from Corona.
But doing better now. I'm very glad to hear that. Do you already have all your senses back? Because like most people I've talked to that had caught COVID, even like weeks and months after, some of them are still suffering from not being able to smell or taste. And that, I mean, aside from all the other things, that really sucks. I like to eat a lot, so yeah. Coughing ain't great, yeah.
And we've managed to avoid it so far?
Yes.
So
3 shots,
crossed.
but no infections so far, so hopefully it stays that way.
Yeah, I'm glad you're recovering though.
Yeah.
Did Lavi manage to get out, how do you call it, unscathed?
Unscathed.
Unscathed, that's the word I was looking for.
Without catching it so far. Let me knock on wood.
I tried. Food is love, yes, it is.
Yeah, I mean, we're both kind of trying to get back to our pre-work from home weight, and it's hard. Making food is fun, and eating it is even nicer, and moving is like,
Not very nice. Yeah, losing the Corona kilos is gonna be rough.
Corona, pandemic.
Pandemic kilos, also good.
I would imagine you lose weight while you are sick easier than you gain it before, because all the symptoms.
That is fair.
For a mom, food tastes bitter, that shouldn't sometimes since she's had it. Oh, it changed her way of tasting things. I've never heard of that one before. That's wild.
Well, I can sort of imagine.
Lav's caught it twice, sadly. Oh no. Are you feeling better, Lav? I hope so. Once on, second time.
No.
Isn't there a saying that the best way to get rid of a cold or a flu is to give it to someone else? I think I've heard that before. Yeah, look it up. Don't believe me?
No.
That is really weird because that sounds like something you would say. Just saying.
Why would I do that?
Because you are you. You come with some pretty wild statements sometimes.
Just saying.
I'm praying for the moment Groundhog leaves so I can spoil. What? But you didn't hear this from me. Groundhog, feel free to ban Shrift appropriately. Already like ahead of time.
Jokes on you, Shrift. She's always here.
Also fair, yeah.
To the point that we even gained mutton art.
I'm very happy about this, but yes.
I'll never forget when Groundhog hung up on mutton art to hang here.
I appreciate that.
Laugh.
Love. I learned how to bake, no wonder it's called Pandemic.
I know.
That's a good one, Slow.
I need your buttons sound right.
Yes, we need a button for that. That would be a cool idea for a soundboard kind of thing.
Oh, that would be handy. Also, I'm gonna keep holding this tea instead of drinking it.
Because your hands are cold?
Because my hands are really cold.
Well.
Like, still last week was t-shirt weather here. And now it's snow, rain and freezing.
The snow is now mostly gone. It's just still freezing at night and the rest of the day. It's very windy and rainy. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but...
Not nice.
I'm omnipresent and omniscient. That's right, my girlfriend is a cosmic horror that lives in the internet. What of it? That is not the worst thing to be, I would say.
You say it like it was a one-time thing.
That we were aware of.
I love you guys.
I'm just saying. Also, hello Sankt Ferrum. Happy Tuesday. How are you doing?
Hey, happy Tuesday to you as well. How's your day coming along?
Under the watchful eye of a groundhog, I feel immense pressure over my being. Is that a pressure joke? That's too soon. I wanted to actually start the stream with singing Under Pressure. But then I thought, nah, too soon. too soon?
No, not yet.
You're
It's
very
not too
hyped on
soon
chocolate.
yet.
Don't know about that.
I felt my shoulders tense up every time I joined the stream. Why?
But why?
Because
Why?
of Groundhog
Oh, because...
leering over the internet at you.
But to be honest, Groundhog is only reacting to what you're doing. So if you relax your shoulders and you don't potentially spoil anything, nothing happens. So let us help you help yourself with the looming presence of Groundhog and an insane trigger finger. Thank you for that, by the way.
Also, did I really like a Himiko? No.
You do that sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, did I really say yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even
And to be
realize.
honest, you've done it more since we started playing this game. Before that it was nah. Now it's yeah.
That's not meant to happen.
She's turning into Himiko. It's magic.
Yeah.
Pretty nice here. Went to the local park with a group of grad students to see the cherry blossoms yesterday. Before the fire alarm.
Oh, was that just a test diode?
Oh,
or
it
a
was a
fire
drill.
alarm test? A
Yes.
drill, that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah, or a test. That's fine, but a drill.
Gotta sleep
Slow,
now,
thank you
slow.
for the rate. I hope you have a wonderful night. I'm saying all the things that are nice to you so that Tifa doesn't have any to make it really awkward for her. All the nice things, all the best. Thank you so much.
Everything he said, have an awesome night. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you sleep well. Hope your recovery will go swiftly.
Yes,
And hope to see you soon again.
indeed.
Cheers. I just put this down and I keep putting it down and then grabbing
Yeah,
it
same. I
immediately.
keep taking a sip, put it down, take a sip. Put it... It's the least exercise my arm gets, so please bear with us.
A little bit.
I'm mad about you being able to see cherry blossoms though, because I love cherry blossoms. There are also a thing over here. Plenty of places have planted those cherry trees.
We have a few
pink
trees
petals.
here in bloom.
Yes, and one half is starting to bloom and the other is still in hibernation mode. And then one tree has a couple of
They're a
blossoms
tiny bit off.
and the trees around them don't. Like out there, this winter, the spring has been so wild so far, half the trees don't know what to do, it looks like. Oh, a blossom? Maybe? Maybe? Then there's a couple leaves, there's a flower, and versus just completely still nothing. It's weird. I just want to see a whole street of cherry blossom trees.
That would be really nice. There is like one really long street here we could go to.
Yes, I know, that is full of cherries. Cherry trees. Yes, if only it would be blooming. So yes,
But we don't
I'm
know
jealous
if it is
more
yet.
than
I'm not talking about the one here. There's one on the other side of the city.
Oh, several, but yes. Let's do that.
Have a look when it's a bit warmer.
Yes, indeed. I'm just realizing you haven't actually finished the case.
No, we finished
Yes, we finished the investigation.
We are now
Beware, Shrift.
right at the class trial, like at the start of it. Technically, we're already in it, but like we're
Yeah.
just starting it.
True. True. Glad I caught myself before I said something. Imagine Groundhog doing this. I mean, she probably does, but you can't see it, but...
I've been having nightmares about frogs.
Understandable.
I'm so sorry.
Daily dose of... You're welcome,
Rivet,
everybody.
rivet.
Got inspired once and drew a picture in MS Paint of Himiko saying, "It's magic, bitch, I don't gotta explain shit." Do you still have that? And if you do, would you be okay with sharing it? Because I would love to see that. I have no idea what it was. People were stuck outside for like an hour and a half. Meh. Had my
Also,
stuff
Evie.
half packed, so I was able to pack up my stuff and leave. At least there's that.
Were they at least cute?
No. Except for my ID card that was still on my desk. Oh, it was on your desk. Did you... How does this work then? Did you have to go to the parking thing, buy a ticket, and then get the... Oh well. At
I'm
least you
guessing-
found it. That's a good thing.
Guessing you got it before.
I'll be sure to send some pictures, make it even more jealous. Please do. Please allow me to live vicariously through your cherry tree blossom pictures, since it doesn't look like I'll get any.
They are so nice, but I feel like they last too little. They should go much faster.
I see a link. Let me... Sankt Ferm. That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Yeah.
It is a nice outline.
Yeah.
Also, if there's one thing I have to say, it kind of looks like the thingy on her pocket looks like a pizza slice.
Kind of, yeah. Ooh, imagine
like
a pizza slice badge. Like a sheriff's badge kind of thing.
Yeah,
That could be cool.
I'll take it. It's awesome.
Yes, yes it is.
Thank you for sharing.
Please let me write an important email, no spoiler.
Groundhog, Shrift spoiled it.
No, he didn't.
So
Let
no,
her
they had
work.
your head. You mean,
Can work.
yes, they had your head. Because that would be cute. I can imagine myself on a frog.
What? Oh my god.
I asked, are they cute? If you said no, they had your head. So it should be, yes, they had your head.
If I ever see a frog that for some reason has your head, I will first call the police and then people to check admirals.
Oh, or I'm gonna Photoshop my curls and my glasses on a frog. That could be...
No, it has to be the whole face. I'm happy to do that for you.
If I could animate, I would go like... That would be so funny.
How about you let me try my hand at that? Work out my photoshopping muscles.
Yeah, go ahead. I didn't know such thing, Tifa.
I trusted you. Defamation of character, I'm on Team Jack now. You always should have been. This is clearly the better side of this. Now, while Groundhog is gone, Harry was, in fact, a wizard. No!
Madness.
How long into the first movie does it take for you to learn that he is a wizard? 30 minutes? No, 20?
No,
Something like that?
much faster.
I mean, it's implied very early on, but they don't tell you until... Oh well.
It doesn't take that long.
How-
Are we
how
still
dare
on the
you.
topic of anal frogs? No?
I was trying to get away from it, but... Guess that's not gonna happen. So enjoy, everybody. Talking about anal frogs, how about you try to do a recap? Just accept the segue. Just go with the flow.
Yeah, I've seen lots of anal frogs last time we played. Okay, first, recap time. Gotta start with recap time. We are in chapter 5. What? I'm seriously trying to do a recap.
Yeah, it's beautiful so far, please.
You are
carry on.
interrupting.
No, please, carry on.
Okay, so recap time. We are in chapter 5, and as a matter of fact, we just finished the investigation of chapter 5, where it seems like Kaito and Kokichi are both dead.
That's
And
what,
that's
we
what
believe
we're
in.
gonna try to figure out now.
Yes, we tried
Short
to
recap.
bust out Kaito from his toilet imprisonment in the Exocel hangar. And when we burst in there, we found that the hydraulic press had been completely lowered and there was a huge blood splatter. We found a bunch of other stuff, but both Kokichi and Kaito are missing as of the start of the class trial, which is where we saved.
Yeah.
Yeah, so welcome to the Chapter 5 class trial. I swear in my life, if I hear one more time.
If I hear anal frogs one more time.
I think I once again cemented that I am the better one of the two of us, just objectively, because, you know, I was being nice.
Hey, back on Team Tifa, welcome back. It's a much nicer side to be in.
I have heard a better segue. Jack, this is true modern art, brought me to tears. Thank you for this blessing on the world. You're welcome. Oh my god, I meant better segue. But that's what you wrote. What? Now I'm confused. What? I'm messing up my Jack praise today. Is it a sign? What?
It definitely is a sign.
Ha, modern art, there is no unfollow command, only unsub.
Are you sure? Mm-hmm. Is this thing not just broken?
No, we don't have unfollow. You gotta pay money to leave, hence unsub.
I'm gonna say one more thing
Smart.
before we start the game.
Oh, God.
Now that I see that I scared myself ahead. Because that, in combination with anal frogs, brought me to the story Groundhog shared, the Hedwig.
Oh my god. Yes. No details.
I'm not
thank you.
gonna go into any details, but
Good, because I will stop you if you do. If you don't know what she's talking about, check the NSFW channel on our Discord.
There is a hat in the story, or a
Yes.
beanie, but I'll count it as a hat. And it was absolutely brilliant. And fun fact, I was just reading it to myself and I started laughing. And then Jack was like, oh, read it out loud. I want to know what you're laughing at. So I read the entire thing out loud. And I can definitely recommend everyone to read it because it was like, what the fuck?
I'm gonna go with Groundhog's review of it and go, oh no. Yeah, it's oh no out of 10. Yeah. Even my body wants me to be on Team Tifa. Team Fa.
I'll take it. Team Fa.
You will regret your betrayal. I'm just saying. 1 email sent, 2 more to go, but I think I can wait till later. You can do it now, that's fine. We're still here. It's a furry hat that was featured in a lot of videos. Can't look at it the same. After having listened to the story being read out, I can imagine that. I don't know what the oh no is about. There are too many possibilities. Yeah, and all of them are probably true.
Very
Oh look,
true.
video games. I should totally set this up before Tifa starts saying things that will make me yank out the Ethernet cable for the stream to end. Yes, Danganronpa would be nice right now. Kind of.
Bring it.
I will as soon as OBS agrees with me capturing the game. Emails stress me out in the break. I get that. I have had with phone calls.
Phone calls, definitely. Emails, it depends on the kind of email.
Yeah.
Like I only write emails at work, really. And most of them aren't a problem, but there are like a few where I'm like, oh, fuck.
I've always been better like at work when it came to like escalations and stuff to do that in writing than over the phone.
No one wants to have an escalation on the phone.
Yeah, but some people prefer to like talk about things with people. I prefer writing emails.
I don't like to get shouted at.
Makes me anxious because no tone can be conveyed, so I'm always worried my words won't be read as intended. I fully understand that.
I get that.
That's why I actually started using emotes. I mean, unless it's a super professional setting kind of thing, then I don't. Thank you very much, Diva. But if it's just like normal conversation with people, I've started using emotes to make it more clear how it's meant to be read. Works for me. Of course, it doesn't work for every email. So, Tifa, Danganronpa V3, Chapter 5. Here we go.
I am ready. Oh yeah, when we got into the class, we first thought only Kaido died. Then during the investigation, it kind of seemed like Kokichi also died. And some of us, like Maki, didn't want to believe it. After walking into the class trial, Kokichi was missing. So it definitely seems like both are dead. Because they're missing.
That's what we go with.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm proud of myself for not needing someone to look over that one before sending. Congratulations.
Send it out.
Yes.
Do you guys have conversations that can be described as normal?
We do, just not when the camera is rolling.
No. Quite often. Well, on Eevee, we have normal conversations. What are they about?
Oh look, there's a skill menu and we still have 8 points left over. Yes, I can get that one back. Wait. There we go. Finally! I can shoot through the white text again if it blocks a statement.
Oh, go for it.
You ready, Tifa?
I am ready.
Here we go. Class trial in session.
I hope everyone is ready for this.
Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Again?
During the trial, you'll present your arguments.
What do you mean again? You always get this.
And vote for.
Yeah, but didn't they in chapter 4 not do this?
No, they did.
And only the blackened will be punished.
We had this same discussion.
Wrong person.
Did we?
Yes.
It's been over a month, I don't recall.
Yes, and that's exactly why they do it. Because for some people, it's months or weeks.
We already know that.
See, it's a different one. He gets cut off.
Wow.
Almost always insist on the addition of exclamation points to soften the tone, even if she disagrees with me. I get that. Exclamation marks to make it more friendly, I guess. A friendly, enthusiastic tone. Depends on the sentence, of course, but yeah.
It really depends on what you're trying to say, because otherwise it just comes across as shouting. Because that's kind of what it...
Hey everyone, I have good news. Dot.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on what you're
That's a
saying.
sober, positive message. Hey everybody, I've got good news! Exclamation mark, that's like happy, yay.
That's what I'm saying. It depends on what you're trying to convey.
Yes, I was
Otherwise,
going along with
it's
that.
just shouting!
I was working with you on your train of thought, not against you. I used a few this time. Congratulations.
I wouldn't add too many in an email though. But
I'm a freak. I use 2 instead of 3. I'm probably the only person that does that.
We don't need
3
your
is so
rules
pointless.
anymore. We'll find our own reasons to live.
No, it's my emphasis.
And we'll do whatever it takes to survive.
Don't make me do a class trial with you on the use of exclamation marks.
Wow! An actual talking robot! I've never seen one of those before.
Ah, low blow. Low blow.
Wait. Wait.
Monokuma's joking. He is joking.
Or is this foreshadowing?
Seriously?
Why would this be foreshadowing? For what?
Well, Monokuma was kind of missing during part of the game. Between the end of chapter 4 and this part of chapter 5.
Yeah.
What if somebody else took over Monokuma?
No, I don't think so.
Oh well.
Wait a sec, I followed when you two were playing Danganronpa 1, and that was on March 17. Yeah, we passed our 1 year Danganversary.
Shrift, happy followersary. A happy late followersary, but...
What happened to Kokichi? Why isn't he here?
I like how Maki just ignores all the bullshit.
It's a joke.
He is a talking robot. I'm overthinking it anyway.
Jack's like, phew.
No, instead of haha, I go. The meme gif with a woman looking like this and the math equations floating in the background.
Don't need to go in analyzing mode yet.
That face killer. This case has some unique circumstances.
Here it comes.
Unique circumstances?
There's a question mark on Kokichi's face. I'm guessing also one on Kaito's.
Because for this murder, the victim's identity is completely unknown.
Who would have taken over Monokuma and why is it Junko? Thank you. Exactly, Saint Ferrum. Exactly. It's always Junko. It's always gonna be Junko in the end.
He's gonna stick to Junko till the end.
But what if it wasn't? Exactly. That's why I'm overthinking it.
Given these circumstances,
See?
I decided to start off this class trial while the victim is still anonymous. After all, it'd be a shame if I let such a rare opportunity go to waste.
Beautiful.
Fair.
I thought everyone had to participate in the class trial.
Don't worry, the person who's still alive is waiting behind the scenes for their cue.
Okay, that means that one of them does live.
That is what it's implying, yes.
It's all part of the overall production. Anyway, let's get this trial moving.
Okay. If someone is still alive, who's it gonna be? On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Kaito.
Okay.
Yeah, just so that either when the curtains get revealed, when the curtains get pulled back, he's laying there dead, having succumbed to his disease.
When the curtains get revealed. That's such a nice shade of red curtain.
Go fuck yourself.
Wow, so curvy.
I guess we have no choice but to start the trial under these conditions.
What's there to even talk about? The Blacken is the mastermind, Kokichi.
No, it's Kaito.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of too.
It's too soon to decide anything for certain. We don't even know if Kaito was the victim.
How long are you going to say that? The victim is Kaito. End of discussion.
We talk about the thing that Maki is mad at Shuichi because she feels that he is following Kaito's motivation, I guess, which is to follow his beliefs and not the facts.
Well, we still don't know what her role was there. Because she also entered the hangar. So did Himiko.
Presumably, yes. I mean, Himiko, we know, went to the hangar because of a truth bullet that we found. Evidence that we found. And Maki is implied to have gone there because somebody stole and commandeered an exocell. And we believe that the only person capable of such a feat would be good old Maki roll over here.
Well, that and her hammer thing.
A hammer. They're not personalized. It didn't say Maki Harukawa on it.
Everyone still had their hammer except for Maki, who said she didn't want to use it, and then we found an empty electro hammer, thank you. Then we found an empty electro hanger with the exocells. Electro hammer with the exocells in the hangar, which can only be Maki's because she didn't want to use her.
When a hanger
left it there.
And an electro hammer get along really, really well, they do a special kind of dance, and then an electro hanger happens.
So I stick to the point that she used it on an exocell, boarded it, got past the... Got past the security wall, and then I have no clue what the fuck her role was in there.
This is Tifa's sign language for security wall.
Yeah, it's like a wall.
You put your hand up weakly, and then you just shake it up and down.
Well, it could have gone like this, but last time you told me not to do this. So now I'm going...
Yeah, because this in most countries, including Germany, means, are you an idiot?
Yeah, but then you do it in front of your forehead.
That's what you did earlier, too.
Now I did it more towards yours.
Anyway.
But
wow, we got a quick response. Congratulations. Is it a good response? Got a response on my audition for grad school has a different requirement than expected. This changes everything.
In a positive way or a bad way?
That's what I was going to ask, yeah. I mean, happy that you got a very quick reply already, but yes, that remains the bigger question, I guess.
We all had our hammers this morning, so it had to be hers, or maybe the one Kaito was using in the Death Road of Despair. No, it is definitely hers, because she was even like, oh, I'm not going to use it, or I don't need it, or I can't.
It seems to all fit together, yeah.
I don't work with hammers. She said something in that regard.
Yeah.
It is hers.
But we need to be absolutely sure. If we don't positively identify the victim,
we're all gonna die.
the other person will never show themselves, right?
That's your issue.
To identify a suspect, we need to determine who the victim is.
Why are we even talking about something so obvious? What a pain.
Everyone thinks that Kaito is the victim, but I have my doubts. There's a chance Kaito is still alive. If we keep discussing the case, I'm sure we'll see the truth. But if he's alive, wouldn't that imply that he's the murderer? I mean, there's no winning in this anyway, so...
Yeah, but I still find the whole...
It has to be Kaito.
Yeah.
Kaito was taken prisoner by Kokichi.
You find the whole...
thingy a bit weird, because it's definitely a setup, but if it's Kaito, why would he try to set us up?
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it. So the victim must be
This is
Kaito.
new. The whites...
And the culprit must be Kokichi.
No, it's been used before.
You lost a really good guy today. Kazing! If only Mages could cast revive spells.
Kazing! A good way, but also I guess I didn't have to be rehearsing those songs and can pick another I'd rather sing, but now that means more practice, right? I mean,
Well, at least you...
I'm happy for that. I'm happy about that.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
See it as practice.
Yeah. And then you get to pick one you'd rather sing. So, I mean, if you can't nail the other ones or the one you want to sing as good as the ones you've practiced, you could always fall back on those, I guess.
Yeah, fair. Worst case, you have a backup plan.
Yeah. There's no evidence that allows us to confirm the victim or the survivor. And it's not as though there's no evidence whatsoever that Kokichi is the victim.
The victim has to be Kaito.
So we were both kind of talking through this one.
Prisoner by Kokichi.
What?
So he could have killed him whenever he wanted.
And the hydraulic press had his clothes inside.
Kokichi can't be the victim because there's no evidence for it. So the victim must be Kaito.
The evidence is gonna be the jacket.
Culprit must be Kokichi.
You lost a really good guy today.
Kokichi is close.
If only mages could
Yeah.
cast revive spells.
I thought it would be classical, but it's literally whatever I want. What's that one from High School Musical? Get your head in the game.
There are better songs from High School Musical to do.
So Kokichi's clothes on the one that Maki says.
So he
Yep.
could have killed him whenever he wanted.
Which one is hers?
Hydraulic.
Next one, I believe.
The victim because there's no evidence.
Bam! Critical. Off to a good start. We're 1 for 1. See if we can keep it up.
1 for 1.
I have evidence that points to Kokichi being the victim. I found this in the hangar.
One opportunity, one hit.
Wow, Shuichi's taking Kipo's credit.
True.
Is that Kokichi's coat?
Wow, you didn't find that, Shuichi.
Yes. And look here. There are bloodstains on the sleeve.
Why didn't Kibo say anything?
That would indicate that Kokichi suffered an external injury, correct?
Kokichi was injured.
Why is Kipo not jumping in here?
The fact that these were flushed down the toilet implies that they are evidence of a crime.
It's a very good question.
What about it? Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press. As long as we have that evidence, there's no doubt that Kaito was the one murdered.
Yeah, that's right. It's one of those irrefutable evidence thingies.
Is she going with a Kaito is dead thing simply because she doesn't want to go through the pain of hoping it wasn't him?
But she's still somehow involved, and so is Maki. But
Yeah, but if she is involved in the murder and we implicate the wrong person and we all still die, you know what I mean? Like, is that really her ultimate goal? That seems weird for Maki.
yeah, but she's still hiding things, and that's also...
Yeah, but why?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
Yes! Ever since she found the body in the hangar, Maki's insisted that it's Kaito's. But why is that? I thought we had an understanding. I thought she'd want to believe Kaito's still alive. Either way, it seems Maki is hung up on Kaito's clothes. In that case, I need to demonstrate the flaw in relying on that evidence. If I do that, I think she'll realize there's a chance that Kaito is alive. But then he's the murderer. Like,
Actually, there's something bothering me about the clothes found in the hydraulic press.
Yeah? What about them?
there's something peculiar about those clothes. Bloodstain?
I would say sleeve.
No, about the one we found.
I still think sleeve.
Wait, what?
Damn it!
Alright, let's go with a sleeve.
That's it!
I thought we're talking about Kokichi stuff, but
It was only the sleeves. sticking
Should have
to the
known.
hydraulic press.
wouldn't that... Oh,
Should you
why
already
was-
know that I'm always right?
I would like it if you can take us along on the wild ride that is happening in your head to get to the part where you are right, versus you just saying that you are.
Just accept it.
I have a hard time with that.
Like, it speaks for itself, I just don't know how.
If Kaito had been crushed by the press, the sleeve shouldn't have been empty.
Yes, because it's the sleeve that his arm is supposed to be in if there's blood on the arrow hole. Why would there be blood on the arrow hole if it went through it?
Easy. Very easy. That's wrong. Allow me to disprove that.
Doesn't matter, I'm right in this argument.
Kaito generally wears the jacket with only one arm through the sleeve and the other he just hangs over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Yes, so based on his usual wearing of his jacket, there's evidence that there is no need for him to have his arm through there.
Yeah,
For
but
all
there's
we
a
know,
hole
he got
with
hit
nothing
in there,
it.
pulled out his arm and still put it over the other. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
now you're overthinking.
I guess.
There should have been an arm inside the sleeve as well. So the fact that we found an empty sleeve should...
Shall I kill that logic?
Here we go.
That sounded like Sims.
Kind of.
Was that me?
Huh?
You're dumber than I thought if I have to go out of my way to explain it to you. If you can't even see that, then be quiet. Otherwise, you're just annoying me.
Alright.
Maki's riled up.
I don't think she wants it to be true.
No, she's hiding something. Maybe she's in with it on Kaido.
It's rather telling.
No.
It couldn't have been anyone else. But Kaito, if you can't see that, then you weren't looking hard enough.
No. No. Close enough, I guess.
Wasn't looking hard enough. What do you mean?
He always dressed himself in a rather odd manner.
Advance.
He never put his arms through his coat sleeves. So when the hydraulic press crushed him, all that stuck out was his coat sleeve.
See? That's what I mean.
If you understand to be quiet already. Otherwise, you're getting in the way.
Yeah, but you're not thinking like a detective.
Maki's claim appears solid, but I know that it's not. It was the left sleeve sticking out of a press. I have to make her understand.
He always dressed himself
How
in
do we
a
recognize it's the left one?
By looking at it,
He
Tifa.
put his arms through his coat sleeves.
Did it say left?
I'll cut through your words.
No, but you can tell by looking at it. I mean, I knew that, but...
Yes, it's true. Kaito never put his arm through his sleeve. But that was just his right arm. He wore his left sleeve normally.
The question is, why does he do that anyway? Or is this like a one hand or one arm is suspicious kind of scenario?
I think it's just a fashion thing.
And the left sleeve was the one we found outside the press.
See? I laugh at his weird way of wearing his jacket as an actual plot point. It makes sense. I like that they're actually using it.
That's awfully strange, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then maybe neither of his arms were through the sleeves.
Huh?
It's a possibility. In the end, your reasoning is full of holes.
Just like the jacket.
Stop getting in my way. I have to defeat Kokichi.
To show off a cool space pattern on the inside of it. That makes sense.
That does make sense because the inside of the jacket's really nice. I always find that such a shame when you have these like very plain looking jackets on the outside and then the inside is awesome. Like I know it's the point, but I don't know. I always find it a bit sad, especially if you wear it closed.
I mean, not everybody has the balls to just take it, put it inside out and put it back on.
Kind of reminds me of, what was it? Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yeah, Will does that in the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in one of the earlier seasons. When he goes to, what's it, Princeton?
Princeton. It's like how cool guys always wear shades. Yeah, very true.
But I do have sensitive eyes.
I wear my sunglasses
Wow, really? Nothing?
at night.
Nothing about me being cool? Wow.
No.
Rude.
I can't lie on stream.
Excuse me. You what? Tifa, what's really going on? Maki, what's really going on? It seems you've made up your mind that Kaito is definitely dead. But why would you do that?
It's like Maki said, though. Kaito's gotta be the victim. Because if Kokichi, the mastermind, was dead, the killing game would be over.
You're not the mastermind.
Yeah, that's true.
Monokuma, hurry up and bring Kokichi here. We already know who the victim is.
Huh? Already? You sure it's not too soon?
We need the suspect present, now that he's the subject of our discussion.
We've only gone through one truth bullet so far. This can't be it.
Gotcha. I guess I'll bring him out now.
He's not going to be there.
I have to defeat Kokichi. It's not a hope or a dream. It's like a hunger, a thirst. That sounds very poetic. I like it.
Yeah. I also understand. I mean, she's probably very enraged. But right now, she is hiding shit. And I want to know what it is before I trust anything she's saying.
Several people here are hiding things and I don't like it. I need to move the cat off my lap and get lunch. Do that.
No.
Do that. It's a shame about having to move a cat, but you do need food. So.
Kokichi's the mind master. That I fully agree with. Or the mind. That could also still be an option.
Are you ready for the big reveal?
No, not yet, because I need a very short break.
Alright, well.
3 minutes.
Here we go.
Yep.
BRB.
And we're back. Thanks for waiting.
Thank you indeed. He's been here for over an hour, he won't leave on his own. Take the cat along. Made that difficult. The couch has a built-in footrest. Ooh, that's nice. And I closed it and he still refused to leave without me having to physically move him. He kept trying to resettle. Oh,
I
no.
feel extra bad when that happens. Like you keep standing up more and more waiting for the cat to jump off and they don't. And they're like holding on and it's like, please.
Comfiness is life. Yeah.
Oh shit, Fody.
Fody. Thank you for the resub.
Thank you for the resub.
Oh yeah.
1.5 years flew so fast. Here's to many more to come.
Ooh. Thank you very much.
Hope your day in stream is amazing. I hope yours is as well. Make sure you save Kokichi above everyone.
He's dead.
I'm quite sure Kokichi's dead. Yeah. Probably be in and out with work in the office today. Love you both, lads. Oh, you're so slow.
Love.
I
was drinking something. We need to put like a whole like cardboard cutout on this desk where people don't see it so that we can give each other signs during the stream, like do the love thing, cut to commercial.
How is this not a sign already and then you still spend
Wait,
2
do it
minutes?
again. Now, how fast do you think I can react?
I can react with my other hand, so you can react with that one. Yeah. See? It's called improvise.
Had that time and had to wait for the break. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
work
Fody.
isn't too bad.
Appreciate it. Hope work is awesome.
Yeah, too late. See, oh,
You didn't say love.
What? You didn't either.
Yes, I did. I go love.
Look, video games.
It's a day.
Mr. Suspect! That's your cue!
You got this, Fody.
It's gonna be Kaito.
Hey,
Once I get
Mr.
this
Suspect.
came back.
Mr. Suspect.
Ready for Kaito? Or nobody. It's a dead person. Inside the exocell. Okay, that's an entrance.
Wait, was that the other one hiding in the hangar or standing in the hangar?
Yeah.
An exosol?
Great. Nobody wins.
No. Kaito's in it.
What? Why is an exosol here?
Haha, whoops, my bad. Seems like I gave you guys a scare, huh?
He's even controlling it. But why?
I have opinions on this. But first, I love that my boss gives me work but doesn't answer my questions. You're not there to get answers. You're there to earn your work money. Your salary, as normal people would call it.
You don't get paid to ask questions, Fody.
Exactly. Just do the work. Now you know the meaning of the Easter egg. Oh yeah, we checked that thing. I was like, oh, there's nothing
there's
here.
no clue here. But then again, we don't know how to open it, I suppose, so we only check the outside.
It was someone quietly hiding in there. It had been my theory, and when I found it, I screamed, I knew it! Okay, I didn't see that coming. The question is, why is Exocell Kaito in there? And I'm saying it's because this is like a life support machine. It's kind of like a Darth Vader situation where the robot body around him is now keeping him alive.
Life support.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
What other reason does he have for being in there? Exactly, Tifa. Could be the Exocell itself. Don't be robophobic. True.
Jack is
sorry.
extremely robophobic.
Yes. Unfortunately, the truth, yes. I have a box packed, but I don't know where to send it. I can't just ship it to wherever. I
You
mean,
can ship it to me.
just say, just put on the label to wherever the box needs to go.
I love getting packages,
Let-
especially if it has like a laptop. Sorry.
No, let the post people figure it out. That's what they get paid for, no? Just saying.
Yes, tell them you had to ship this Because your boss told you, and when they ask you where to ship it...
Why don't you know where to ship it to?
Yeah, exactly.
I thought you have a post. Don't do that. What is this?
Is that Kaito's voice?
Kaito?
There was a lot going on, so I just hid in an exisal and kind of dozed off.
Life support.
And that's why I'm so late. Anyway, what's going on, guys?
Nuh-uh.
This doesn't look like a life support robot, though.
Then what does it look like to you, Tifa?
It has rockets on its chest.
Yes. And weren't we told that their job is to keep us alive or from harm?
To protect us.
Yeah, and now it's protecting us from ourselves.
So is he gonna get out of this or not?
No, he's gonna die in that thing. Wanna bet? You'll see.
No, I'm gonna agree with that because there's no way he is not going to die.
XSL read the 17th student lying sleeping somewhere hidden in the hangar. The only... Nice one. Laptop, dock, keyboard, mouse, but it won't work without a login. It's domain locked.
Ah.
Ship it to whoever needs it.
Oh, hold on. Then the one that died wasn't Kaito.
Stupid! That was just a lie!
They're recording.
They are both dead. They are both dead. The XSL is a red herring. It's literally red too. Thank God. No, Fody. No, this thing is dead. It's dead.
They are not both alive.
Nope.
That is not possible. One or both are definitely dead.
They're both dead.
And this thing is just using recordings.
It's voice synthesis.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Text to speech, if you will. It's just a prank, bro. Fuck Kokichi. I mean, he's kind of on screen right now, so I can say it. The XSL's got those rocket titties.
Yeah, for sure. Like
Yeah,
these
kind
robots are tight. These have the rocket titties. Kibo has the nice ass.
Somebody looking tight has a very different meaning, I believe, to people who are native German speakers and our international friends.
Why?
Because over here, tight is unfortunately something you say when somebody is looking good. And I don't think that's the same everywhere, where you would take that more literal. And I don't want to think about that right now. Not when we started the stream with anal frogs again. I'm going to press the enter button now and advance the text on screen.
You guys thought I died? I would never! No way!
He's dead.
Kokichi?
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry.
Wow, that's old. How old are you?
600 years, give or take.
Couple hundred, who cares? Stop counting.
I thought as much. Your appearance right now is fit for a lowly asshole like you.
How could she... What?
You're making me blush. You're getting so angry over me.
Is that really you, Kokichi?
That's right, Crackerjack.
Hey, being called out.
Seriously, how old are you?
Maybe 500.
Then why are you hiding in there? Show yourself!
Oh, this is more for self-defense. Little Miss Cranky Pants would kill me if I showed myself.
And then she would die, because then we have a class trial. Hey, Frank Sinatra's Timeless, Himiko. I didn't even know that was a Sinatra song.
Me neither.
The only Sinatra song I know, like, from the name and some of the lyrics is My Way. I did it my way.
I know the song, but I also had no clue it was him. I wouldn't be able to name a single song.
You really think that would stop her right now? Good point, no it wouldn't.
It's gonna
Probably
be hard to get in it now for her though.
Also, additional deaths are 3 kills, right?
Oh, Oh, true.
Oh yeah, true. I completely forgot about that. Thank you,
Monokuma
Grandpa.
did say that.
You're right.
I understand how you guys must feel. You can't believe it because I'm like this, right? That's what I thought. In that case, I brought evidence.
How about you open the cockpit and we look at you to confirm when we don't need evidence?
Evidence? Ta-da! The video camera. It was in the warehouse, but I brought it to the hangar just in case.
Of course you did.
Man, that was a smart move. Thanks to this, I filmed it so everyone could see it clearly.
Because in the time we can colonize other planets with 15 students and a robot, sorry Kibo, you could clearly not fake a video.
I want to be a part of it, New York.
Oh yeah,
New York.
true, New York, New York. That's also Sinatra song only.
That doesn't ring any bells at all.
New York, New York. You've heard it
If
before.
I hear it, probably, but like right now, it doesn't.
They used that song in the last trailer for the Final Fantasy Soulspawn Kill Chaos game, which nobody ever talked about after launch. I don't think it was a good idea to launch that at the same time as Elden Ring, to be honest, but I mean Square Enix, right? What can you do?
That got buried.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have not heard of that.
It doesn't help that the game has technical problems. I feel like that's one everyone knows. Yeah, nah. My way, not New York, yeah. I hate Kokichi.
The victim died.
Oh, really? Do we need to watch this?
What did you say?
Alrighty
No.
then. Let's watch this shocking moment. Hey, Monokuma. Can you connect the video camera to the monitor?
Roger that!
Why do we need to do this?
He seems somehow happier than usual.
Yeah.
Or livelier.
Monokuma grabbed the camera from the XSL, hooked it up to the courtroom's monitor, and played the tape for us. Tape. Fake. Fake.
I wish I could reply that because it went like super, or replay, because it went like super slow and then all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's not how.
That's not how that thing
hydraulic
went.
press works. That thing was cut, and was cut when it covered all of Kaito. When he got taken out, Kokichi got put in, or both of them, and then squished. There's no way that was real footage. I don't buy that.
Fly Me to the Moon? Nope, also doesn't ring a bell.
The only time I think I've ever heard Fly Me to the Moon in full is during the end credits of Bayonetta. That's the song that they play.
Oh. Then I know the song, but I also didn't know who sang it.
And because we got a copyright notice when we had that streamed. I mean, it's DMCA. Tapes are futuristic. It's brought by your friend Kokichi, so... Snuff films. No, please no. Fake news, exactly.
Huh? Kaito?
This is terrible. Why would something like this?
I saw it through my fingers. The moment Kaito was crushed.
I don't buy it.
By the way, I'd like to add that this footage has not been doctored in any way.
I'm just saying.
This video camera only has the basic functions. Just the play, record, and pause buttons, so you can't edit after filming it.
Have you ever heard of stop motion video? You recorded it until it went down, stopped it, and recorded the last part too.
Yeah, it was paused.
And of course, I didn't upload it to a computer to edit it either.
Yeah, record, pause, record.
Right, Monokuma? Oh, you can talk. Your answer is necessary for a fair discussion.
I see. If it's necessary for a fair discussion, then I will answer.
Fly Me to the Moon is a popular credit song, I guess. They also used it for Neon Genesis Evangelion. Oh, I didn't recall that. The song is a copyright issue for sure. Netflix couldn't even get the rights for the end credits. Damn. Even with the Netflix money, they couldn't make that happen?
I can imagine they have a budget for certain songs, especially for end credits.
Yeah.
You really wanna...
I would imagine the estate of Sinatra can do with not making a shit ton of money.
No, that's not how it works.
One video being streamed, but what do I know?
No trace of that footage was found on any of the computers inside the academy.
Not even evidence.
See? If it wasn't connected to any computer, then editing the footage would be impossible.
Nope.
Which means this footage is 100% real.
Real.
If that's the case, then it would seem our suspicions can be lifted.
Okay, cool. Then the class trial is over because the murderer, therefore, is Kokichi.
No, it's not the case. I'm quite sure Kokichi is still dead.
He is.
I can't shake the feeling.
We found inside the hangar, crushed in the hydraulic press, is definitely Kaito.
And this thing now also proved that it can...
We get a truth
copy
bullet
dead people.
during a trial.
Oh yeah, true.
That's a new one. So yes, the exocells can imitate all of us. I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah, but then why do we believe Kokichi isn't being imitated? But we believe Kaito was.
Because those are children and they lost a friend. Just saying. I was thinking the reason for Monokuma doing this is to keep the game running. Again, my Junko theory. So, I'm just saying. Play it on YouTube after every episode to experience it properly. Sometimes you gotta make it yourself. Oh,
That is
do
true.
it yourself. It's happened before.
In
Did
case
they?
2 for the Buck meet and greet alibis. Really? I don't even recall.
I do not recall that. Was that really him?
Poor Kaito. I can't believe he died such a horrible death.
Out of all the deaths,
He died with his guts and his brain splattered all over that machine.
You're gonna make yourself puke.
Stop it! Now I'm starting to not feel well.
out of all the deaths, that one wasn't the worst though.
Because I used my magic to transfer all my barf over to you.
I would
That-
think that's quite a fast death.
That's an amazing spell. I don't know, I don't care. Kaito didn't die there. Himiko, please, I'm trying to eat my lunch. Exactly.
That's not that many details.
It's a joke, but the thought of it.
What?
Why? Why was Kaito killed? Kokichi had no reason to kill Kaito. He had just told us all that he was the mastermind, that the killing game was over. So what would he gain by killing Kaito?
It looks like you finally believe that I'm the one in this exosol.
No.
Oh,
Yes. With that, we can definitively say that the culprit is
exosol.
you.
Huh? Why?
Okay, we're done. Thank you, Kibo. I agree.
You filmed the moment the victim died, which means you were present at the scene. As the person who filmed this footage, you're the only one who could be the culprit.
But if the culprit shot the video, why would they go out of their way to show it?
Oh man, you got me! Yeah, I'm the culprit.
What?
End of trial.
Jeez, I totally dug my own grave. Here's the truth. I decided to participate in this trial in an exosol after I killed Kaito. Of course, it was mostly to make the victim unknown, to jazz up this trial. I took that footage for proof so I could reveal it after you guys get the correct answer. But I totally spaced out. I wasn't supposed to show it right away.
No.
So does that mean you admit to the crime?
Oh man, I dug my own grave again?
Again?
Well, I don't think you guys will believe any of the excuses I make now. So, I give up.
You're giving up? Does that mean it's been decided?
Is it okay that this trial was so short?
That's fine. We knew from the very start that Kokichi was the killer.
Why is all of this happening?
But before we vote, I want to say something to Kokichi. You may be the mastermind, but I won't let you escape after you violated the rules. That would desecrate the killing game Junko Enoshima created, right? Your beloved Junko Enoshima.
Junko?
Who's Junko?
Whatever. It's voting time now. Let's go before Kokichi changes his...
No, hold on a second. This isn't right.
Oh, come on, I wanted the voting thing so I can choose Kaito and get to the ending.
The culprit comes in, confesses to the crime, and the trial ends?
To be honest, I know it's probably not gonna happen like this, but that would have been amazing. That the game, after 3 of these games, throws you an entire investigation, and then the trial just solves itself.
Just have a super long investigation and dig thingies
I mean,
before.
the chapter was kind of long, given that there's not that many characters left. So.
No. Wasn't this one of the longest longest trials?
I believe so.
That's not how this goes. That doesn't sound like the kind of game Kokichi or Monokuma or Junko would play.
What if the mastermind got tired of it? The remnants of despair were like that.
No, if they were tired of it, they wouldn't have put all that effort into the video.
Shuichi has all the brain cells in this trial. Yeah, he now activated them.
There would have been no need for this class trial in the first place. Something's not right. We need to get a better feel for this situation. I think Kokichi has some sort of plan. He's trying to trap us.
Trap us? Are you saying Kokichi isn't the culprit?
Or it's Maki.
Then are you suggesting one of us is the culprit?
No. How would she have?
Maki was there. There's no other way. She was there.
Oh, don't tell me she used the XSL to get in there and then she used the crossbow, shooting both of them. Or shooting Kokichi, who then stabbed Kaito.
I would think she at least shot Kokichi, yes. It could have been because Kaito was locked in the bathroom. Kokichi was first in the room with the pressure thingy.
Mm-hmm.
If he went to Kaito...
Yeah.
And Maki came in the meantime, it could be that Maki shot him in the back while he was with Kaito. Depending on how he was standing and where he was facing. And then it's probably like you said, he grabbed the thingy or pulled it out, stabbed Kaito.
He shot in the chest?
No, in the back. In the back and in the arm. He got shot from behind. So either Maki shot him from behind.
In the back and on one sleeve. Do you really think? I guess ultimately it all depends on what actually killed him. Was it the poison and then it would have been Kaito if he shot? Or was it the press and then, assuming Maki pressed the button, it would have been Maki?
Well, that's the question. What was her role in this and why isn't she saying anything?
That makes sense though.
Because there's 100% she was there.
That makes sense.
What makes sense? That she shot Kokichi.
She filmed the thing.
Wait, why would she film this?
She stood on where the panel is to control the hydraulic press.
Yeah.
Told Kaito to get in there to throw us all off. Recorded as it went down, pressed the stop button. Then they put Kokichi in there.
Yeah.
They pressed the continue button, I guess, or she used the XSL to cut the thing, and then they filmed the rest. It makes sense.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense in the way of why was she there? Or well, she was probably there to save Kaito, but why was she going along? Why didn't they involve us?
I don't know.
And does that mean she's the blackened then as well?
That's what I'm saying. It depends on what killed Kokichi in the end.
And how did Kaito then die? Because I'm still sure he's dead of the poison. Because he was also stabbed.
Yeah, probably. The trial did get cut short in the first game in Chapter 5. Oh, true, with a fake ending. Yeah, true. Only because it turned out that Kyoko was secretly a robot ghost, as we all remember. Totally canon.
Yeah.
Yep.
She was. She was.
I'm 30% confident that's what happened. You're a real hero, Sanctuary. What?
If it's not Kokichi, then the culprit must be one of us.
One of us.
And we're forgetting Himiko.
One of us?
That's not possible.
No, I didn't say that. I was just saying it's dangerous to trust Kokichi.
Always has been.
Shuichi is so distrusting.
I wonder why.
But it's exactly like Shuichi said. I'm actually not the culprit.
He speaks very different in this class trial too. That has to be the voice thing.
Could be. Yeah.
I would think.
Seriously?
What? But that contradicts what you said previously.
Yuppers, that was a lie. Sorry, I lied again.
Why are we still surprised by this?
I know,
That's
right?
what is most shocking.
Bad at hiding themselves, so I thought I could help. I pretended to be the culprit by using the footage. It made the game more interesting too.
Are you serious?
What's the truth and what's a lie? I don't know anymore.
It's fine, because Kokichi is the culprit.
Doubt.
He killed Kaito. No matter how much he deceives us, it won't change our minds. The footage shows he did it. Kokichi has to be the only option.
Well, the footage doesn't really show that he did it.
Exactly. It ultimately shows us nothing because of a stop motion thing, but the only option. Is that really true? Are we just going to leave it at that? Of course not.
Non-stop debate.
Let's listen to it first.
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit. We all saw that footage from earlier, right?
Kaito got crushed.
Ooh, there's a background here. Thank you very much, Granda.
What a horrible video.
Whoever committed that crime was with Kaito in the hangar.
Which just leaves Kokichi then.
Then the culprit is...
Kokichi Oma, the mastermind of this entire killing game. And Kaito's killer.
Kokichi killed Kaito with a hydraulic press. That's the consensus right now. But that might not be the truth. What if he was already dead?
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
Alright.
Saw that footage from earlier, right?
I know what to do, I think.
Kaito got crushed to death.
I think murder video on that one.
No safety function.
No, you need to lie.
Kaito
Yeah.
in the hangar.
Which just leaves Kokichi then.
Then the culprit is...
Questions, what do I need to shoot?
Kokichi Oma, the
I'm pretty sure it's the safety function, because we went into the thing with Kibo back then, and we're gonna use this as the base for the lie, saying Kibo would have gotten crushed not because the thing actually detects living things with like infrared thing. It was because it's broken. And it should have stopped with Kibo as well.
No, I think it's the murder video on what Thingy said.
Let's try mine first.
You don't
need to
need to
lie.
lie.
Backwards option. Yes, and we want to find them. That's why Groundhog is helping us. But
We
yeah,
want
you're
to
right.
trigger them, but we're so bad at detecting them that Groundhog tells us when there is one, so we can try to find it.
She's explained to us how we can tell if there's a backroad available, but neither of us can tell, so yeah.
I've been able to tell once.
There's no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
Alright, so it's the...
From earlier, right?
I say it's the crushing thing.
Kaito got crushed.
I think it's this one.
Horrible video.
What did I hit?
You hit what she
Okay,
said.
so
with safety.
I did hit it, I didn't hit the other thing. Cool. Alright, what was your suggestion?
Murder
There's
video
no doubt that Kokichi is the culprit.
On what?
on
We
what
all
she
saw
said.
that footage from earlier, right?
What who said?
What you just hit, this one.
Horrible video.
I didn't hit it, sorry. I prematurely shot my shot.
I felt like you aimed at it, and then it like popped back.
Yeah, I forgot I can already set up the lie.
Wait, don't you have the thingy that is always aimed at it?
Footage from earlier, right?
No. only close to it.
Crushed to death.
You're right. Nice.
Reveal the truth.
Ha.
What have we learned once again?
That you need an attitude check. When I do this, it's completely fair and fine and justified. When you do it, it's annoying and gloating. There are no double standards here, I won't have that. It's only okay if I do it.
No, this one made sense.
To make it look like Kaito was killed by the press.
How is this a lie? This is exactly what I said. Are you saying I'm wrong? This is the game lying to me now. I can't be wrong.
Damn right!
Well, you said the correct thing.
Yeah, but
There's no way this luminary of the stars would die that easily.
Wow, Jack, after that space stream. Yeah, I remember that too.
I don't see the contradiction here. I'm just
That
saying.
was the worst.
What? I was merely, and barely I want to add, celebrating a minor victory on this long and enjoyable road.
Well, to be fair, if I came with that much bullshit as you did during the thing and it all turned out to be true, I probably would have done the same, but...
I don't see all of your problems. I mean, I was holding back. Nah, you're right.
Kaito again?
Would you have liked it better if it turned out like that? You wish.
When are they gonna realize that that thing is just copying whoever it wants? Ah,
Like I said, that footage isn't edited at all. It recorded the event completely as is. Kaito was crushed. His bones went crunch and his organs went squish.
why?
It's kind of like a poem.
I remembered the video and all my bittersweet memories of him.
Hold those memories within you, or they'll just escape as sour vomit.
So wait, why does she puke at this scene, but not at any of the others? I
don't
would
know.
say this is more brutal.
Because with the others, she was too shocked and now she's desensitized enough to actually process what's happening.
Okay.
But we all know Kokichi loves to lie, and that he's a remnant of despair. That leads me to believe there's something he's not telling us about that video.
Wait a minute. I need to quickly Google something. One second.
What do you need to Google? Because this is extremely gruesome. I don't find this worse than what they've already seen, though.
What was the name of the blue-haired kid from the...
Warriors Folk?
Yes.
I have no clue, I can't. Besides...
But, I mean, you all know who I mean, because you're better with names than I am.
Are you saying that's Kokichi or what?
What if?
Well, that doesn't even look like him.
Do not Google Danganronpa, Jack. No, I started to and then I didn't, don't worry.
Nagisa,
Save.
thank you, that was it.
Nagisa Shingetsu, thank you. I was trying to think if there's like something hidden in the name that you can form Kokichi Oma out of, like an anagram kind of thing. Like with Nagito and Makoto.
What makes you make that connection?
Kokichi is supposedly a remnant of despair. And we don't know how much time has passed between the events of Alto Despair Girls and before they got shot into space.
Yeah, but what made you believe that it's Nagisa?
No. Could have worked. Dumber things have happened in these games.
Yeah, but what did he say that made you believe, hey, it's this dude?
The outfit, actually. He was also wearing a white suit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just that,
fair.
basically.
I'll keep it in the back of my mind, but for now.
I mean, his voice actor here is Maki. True. And Nagisa was helping the Future Foundation in Danganronpa V3. That makes sense, but it's not impossible.
You just want the Warrior of Hope comes back prediction to be crossed off.
And I really don't think they get Monica out of space. But we will see.
I don't think that video showed the murder at all. All we saw was a living body.
A living body?
Where are we going with this now?
I don't blame you for not believing it. It's hard to believe a smug idiot like Kaito got squished like a bug, right?
Jack is just grasping at straws for points. Yes. I'm honest about my intentions. Yes, I want to beat Tifa.
I don't think you will at this point.
Monkey's paw and you get Jotaro. Oh god. Please no.
I really like Jotaro.
No, what you said isn't even a lie. It's just wishful thinking.
You're wrong, Kokichi. My emotional reaction is the lie. I put on this act to get what I want from you. I know that these claims... blah, blah, blah. I know that these class trials demand that someone dies. I'm prepared for that. My intuition is telling me there's something wrong with that video. It was shot for a reason. Is there a hint in what Kokichi has said? Some key to the mystery?
Isn't this enough? Kokichi is the culprit. He brought the evidence and even confessed to the murder.
Nope.
That doesn't make sense. Not even Kokichi would do something that stupid.
Why in every class trial is no one being honest? Can we just, like for once, have a class trial where everyone puts what they know on the table? And then we go.
It's the human condition, Tifa, and this is about life and death. So yeah, people are lying.
We just make a circle like we already have, and then we go like, okay, what do you know? Okay, what do you know? And only when everyone has everything on the table, we go into it.
Yeah, and then you have assholes like Kokichi who are just lying about the evidence they present.
Nobody
Exactly. Shuichi big brain, always. I mean, unless you... Jack would totally make a headcanon and claim we should get points. That is a beautiful idea, and I shall ponder several of those options after the stream.
It's going to happen.
Yeah. Jotaro is great, I know what you're talking about. Jotaro was a person, that happened, yeah.
I felt most connected to Jotaro out of all of them.
Wasn't bad. Truth versus lies, trust versus doubt. Welcome to Danganronpa V3.
No.
I for some reason wanted to say War 3, but it's 4 and it's a V. Anyway.
Is common sense going to work here? On the remnants of despair, I mean?
Oh, a hit! I got a hit!
A what?
A hit.
Shuichi, I got a hit containing some important info. A hit?
Thank you. It wasn't just me. Thank you.
The word living stuck out to me, so I ran a search for that word in my memory bank.
Okay.
And there was one hit.
So you want to collect truth bullets before truly starting the trial? That's what the investigation is for. No, to just start, you can still collect the truth bullets, do the investigation thing. But when the class trial starts, to just let everyone put what they already know on the table and then start. Because now we just start with someone saying something and then we keep running into loops, and then 3 hours later someone is like, but I saw this. And
I know the definition of the word living.
We could have already discussed that. We could have already taken it into account if this was mentioned at the beginning of the fucking trial.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like the secret of the wall in the virtual world.
Monica will be back.
I know.
It would be nice to suddenly see Monica like floating into space somewhere. Like a little Easter egg, if anything.
It should have been in the shot that we had earlier in the game where the spaceship was in space.
Yeah.
There should have been that little neat mobile floating somewhere.
Or in Kaido's room, like in the window.
Yeah. He's smoking a joint. That could be cool. You only ever heard the word living one time before? I guess.
Well, you don't hear it often. How often do you hear the word living?
Whenever I go to the living room with you.
You mean you remembered something?
What important info was in your search hit?
The living organism detector that we found when we investigated the press.
That's what I was going for.
The existence of this detector refutes the very premise of this discussion.
There we go.
Of course. The safety function.
Good job, Kibo.
The video does not show Kaito's murder.
A safety function.
Yup.
Yes, it was written on the safety precautions. The hydraulic press will automatically stop if its infrared sensor detects a living organism.
Holy shit, Kibo has been so useful this chapter. He found
know,
Kokichi's clothes. He did the whole, oh, please try to kill me with the press thingy. And now he's mentioning it. Good job, Kibo.
That's why Kibo is the murderer.
I'm proud of Kibo.
That's why Kibo is the murderer.
Oh, Kibo is not the murderer. Don't even
We
come with that.
went through the thing with him to show him all the things he could use.
There are only 4 people involved here. That's Kokichi,
Only
Kaito,
4 in a group of 7.
Maki,
Only 4 people.
and
only.
Himiko. And Himiko is definitely the smaller thing. I don't know what her role
Himiko is the smaller one. Really?
That's the smaller role.
Tifa, that's a low blow.
Don't make me go back to the
Just
hits.
saying. Virtuosonic live fan dubs. Only the Robotnik pisses on the moon. But Groundhog, didn't you link that in Discord once? I remember watching that.
It sounds familiar at
I was
least.
reminded of a moment from. My brain was just like, why don't I remember this part when I remembered the background? I should have paid more attention.
Oh, and we're out of the background.
Yeah. Yes, we are.
I like the back routes because it's faster.
True, they're like shortcuts.
We get to the point.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kibo.
A killing game, you probably hear the word living a bunch, maybe not as much as dying. Yeah, true.
So the hydraulic press won't move at all if there's a living person under it?
That's robophobic, but yes.
Which is why it couldn't have been used to kill Kaito.
Which means it's more likely that Kaito was crushed after being killed by some other means.
I'm so proud of Kibo.
So what we saw in that video, he was already dead by then?
But you could disable the infrared sensor of the safety function with an electro bomb.
But then the whole machine wouldn't work.
No. I don't think Kokichi would use an electro bomb for that purpose.
How would the press still work if you electro-bomb the place?
Yeah, it seems weird to only use it on that button or that function in an entire machine.
Is she gonna build a cage of aluminium foil around the blast zone to only hit one specific part of it?
Imagine if that would work.
This absolutely wasn't, at least not in this case. It's hydraulic. Yeah, but you still have to press a button. Like, the buttons wouldn't work. The buttons are not hydraulic, right? Like, the way it's powered, the way the force is exerted, yes. But the machine still runs on electricity, no? I would think.
I would think, because the cable was also cut.
Alarm system and Exosol's remote control.
It would have put Kokichi at a significant disadvantage.
That all, yes, as well.
But you can't be too sure I wouldn't do that. I'm the type who would do anything for fun.
Also, we don't have any evidence of a different murder method other than the hydraulic
No, we do. I have a plausible theory for the
Here
murder.
it comes.
What?
Did she not check the bathroom?
I guess not. Yes, there is a clue that suggests the victim was killed before being crushed. I found it somewhere around the hydraulic press.
Does the bathroom count? Go for the
somewhere
crossbow.
around?
Crossbow. Crossbow or 3 arrows?
No, we go for the smudge.
This is it!
Oh, I was thinking of items.
Why would there be that?
Pattern bloodstain in the hangar, suggesting a body was dragged.
Why would you drag the body?
Yeah, I forgot the blood thingy.
Bloodstain goes from the bathroom all the way to the press.
Talking about things that go from the bathroom, me in a moment. Be right back.
BRB.
Welcome back.
And we're back. Thanks for waiting.
You pointed and I said it.
Very good.
That reminds me, Groundhog, did you already have your lunch? If you didn't yet, do it.
That was the restroom where Kaito was being held, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Bloodstains were also found inside the bathroom. That can't be coincidence.
So Kaito was killed in the restroom, then dragged to the press and crushed?
If the
Possible,
bloodstain was Kaito's.
Oh, okay.
I just finished. Nice. What did you have? Been lurking the whole time and I'm still only at 4K. I'll get you eventually. Can I just... For the... What does
For
this
the
button do?
points.
That's really sweet. Thank you. Kelly just left to get her kidney stone removed. 11 by 8 millimeters. I'm super happy that she has the appointment now. I hope she recovers quickly afterwards. And I'm glad it's gone.
I hope it goes fast and smooth. Sorry, I thought there was a pointer.
No. But it's very sweet.
What?
We only guessed that Kaito was killed in the bathroom. Since his body was crushed, we'll never know if Kaito died some other way.
That's why the bodies were crushed.
So you don't know how they died?
Yeah, but maybe they also should have crushed or gotten rid of the evidence suggesting how they died. As in the crossbow and the bolts.
Yeah. Might as well put that under there too, no?
That would have made sense, yeah, but I guess for some reason they decided to cut the cable. Or to say cord and cable at the same time.
Yeah, but you could have, with the bodies, still add the crossbow and stuff.
Yeah.
To have it crushed under there and get rid of the evidence.
Yeah,
could have even
all of it at once.
Yeah, could have even put the clothing there too, just in a bundle so that it wouldn't hang over the side.
Yeah, could have, should have.
And
but
then cut the cable.
Yep. Then we would have a much harder time figuring this out. Oh well. Passage blocked by Fro. I hope not. Oh wait, I skipped my text. No! We might not be able to examine the body, but we do have evidence that suggests a cause of death. The little puncture wound. There we go. There!
The small hole on the sleeve of Kaito's coat is the key to his cause of death.
How could you miss that?
The small hole?
You would also think they would put the other sleeve hanging out, no?
Yeah.
No. There is no way that hole's got anything to do with the weapon.
Oh, now we get into the thing that she was helping with getting the weapon in there.
Yes, now she's avoiding...
Hit you with my everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse.
Oh, I hate that.
I now hate Himiko because that's a real curse.
That really is. And especially on like Amazon, where they make you return it or ship it back just to get a new one.
Yeah.
That is horrifying indeed.
Yes.
Himiko, what's wrong? Why are you freaking out all of a sudden?
I'm not freaking out.
She is the worst liar in the world.
I'm just saying it's impossible for the weapon to be that small.
No, it's not impossible. I can show you. The weapon that left that small hole in Kaito's sleeve. The hydraulic press.
Just go, yep.
Okay, it's gonna be idiotic. Do we go with crossbow or the 3 arrows?
Well, technically the weapon itself is the crossbow, no?
Wait. What weapon left the small hole in Kaito's sleeve? Technically, the arrow is ammunition, right?
Yeah, I would go
And
with
the crossbow is
crossbow.
the weapon.
This is it!
Yeah, semantics, they matter.
The weapon was the crossbow found in the bathroom.
Thank you.
That was teamwork.
Yeah.
Good job.
Technically, they should be bolts. Yes, there's a difference.
I think people know what arrows are sooner than bolts.
Leave a hole that small.
Crossbow bolt.
Can we then conclude that Kaito was shot with that crossbow?
Yes. Keep seeing people choose those arrow first and getting salty. Yes, just
it
like
makes sense.
just like when we played Segway plug. When we played Pajama Sam 2 and there was a question, what do you get from solar panels? One answer was electricity, the other one was solar power. And I insisted it's electricity because I've never plugged an appliance into a power outlet and it didn't give me electricity but solar power, and no, I was wrong.
No, that question was perfectly legit. In this one though, I can understand why people would choose arrows first, because the question is what weapon left the hole? And technically the bolts left the hole. So I see why people choose arrows.
Kudos on choosing crossbow. I mean, it took two of us, but thank you. We will happily take your compliment.
But we were united in one answer. Usually we're divided and then it turns out I'm right after you choose the wrong
I'll just carry on with the game.
That crossbow just might be the actual murder weapon used to kill Kaito.
I see. It's so surprising that a crossbow is the murder weapon.
Himiko, with how bad you are at this, you could just come clean and tell us. Like, there's no way anybody is gonna buy what you're trying to sell.
At least we know she's not gonna be a murderer.
Yeah.
She probably needs to be. Anyway, about Kaito getting shot. If that was his cause of death, then I wonder who shot him with the crossbow. Well, I already know, but I won't tell you.
He's just playing with us.
Also, Tifa, you know, with the Axazel changing between Kaito and Kokichi every now and then, that almost reminds me of a character that we have seen in the series before, that swaps between different personas when this person gets bored with one.
Isn't it gonna be Junko?
What do I get if Junko is controlling Monokuma?
2 points.
5.
No, 2 points. Don't. I'm giving you a finger here, don't take my entire arm.
I want your whole body and soul.
Kinky. Including the frogs?
Then let's show him that playtime is over.
Yes, Kibo, yes, please do talk to me. This part of the room doesn't exist anymore for some reason.
Let's show him that the students of Hope's Peak Academy will never submit to despair.
No. 3 points is already too much.
It's kind of like making you guess whether the dried blood in chapter 3 got there before the seance or before the murder, when both are true. Yeah, damn.
That one was rough.
If she's controlling Monokuma or controlling the Axazel? Both. Want to make sure that I have it written down.
Monokuma though.
Both.
You said Monokuma.
Yes, but it's both. She's controlling the system, controlling Monokuma and the Axazels. So it's a best answer situation, not a right answer. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hope? Despair?
Give me them truth bullets.
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow. What a mystery, right guys?
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to hit Kaito.
We couldn't go in the hangar. The alarm system and electric barrier were there.
If we couldn't go in the hangar, and Kokichi had been in there, then he must be the one.
I see, so I'm the culprit.
I am happy to see that Danganronpa V3 is going full Star Wars and wants to answer the question who shot first.
But
Kaito?
I didn't see which one it was though. Was it the one about that implied about the window, or?
Maybe Shuichi will give us a hint. Kaito would have been in there, but the murder weapon was a crossbow. Even from outside, you could shoot at a target inside.
I wonder who shot Kaito with the crossbow.
What?
What a mystery, right
Bathroom window.
Who else but you could have done it?
The shot would need to be fired from inside the hangar to...
Really? Somebody shot through the window? No
It had to
way.
be Himiko then.
Even without going in the hangar, it was possible to land a shot with a crossbow.
Wait, so then Himiko brought the crossbow, tried to shoot Kokichi through the bathroom window, but accidentally hit Kaito. Maybe?
And then Maki came in to clean up after Himiko?
Yeah, and then shot Kokichi instead.
The whole we're trying to kill Kokichi thing, I'm on board. Up until the point, and like people backing each other up, I'm completely on board. I would understand this given all that has happened. Up until the point where suddenly fucking Monokuma woke up again and we're in another class trial. Because this shows to the people involved that it wasn't Kokichi. Maybe we should do something about this. No?
Yeah, I get you.
Like, if we all banded together, like we said before, just everybody get together and kill Kokichi. Done. Yeah, like, something like this could have happened.
Well, someone did. We just didn't band together because they left us out of it.
I know, right? Those fuckers. I thought we were friends. Contradict. The shot would need to be fired. My crossbow has teleporting arrows, duh. Oh, it's like an MMO scenario, huh? With like hit scan. Like you press a button, the damage pops up.
That's handy.
Yes.
There was a window in the bathroom of the hangar. Maybe it wasn't possible to get in, but you could have shot through the window.
No way.
And remember that Kaito was confined to the bathroom.
So if they shot Kaito through the window, they could have killed him in the hangar. Which means the murder suspect list grows to 6 people, including me!
What did you say?
Does Himiko even reach the window?
Plainly,
No.
means-
It seems Shuichi wants to make one of us the culprit. Is that it? Is that what a detective does?
Listen, just because we're friends, I'm gonna let this one slide.
Huh?
Do detectives always accuse people, even when they're friends?
This is exactly what we were supposed to do, though.
Just kind of the Ganta trial all over now.
Wait, she blamed us for pulling a Kaito and going based off of our beliefs. And now Shuichi in the game has come around and keeps their mind open to accuse everybody given the evidence until the evidence contradicts that and proves it wasn't them. And then I'm guessing she's just being emotional. I understand that, of course, but now we're doing the thing she got mad at us first for not doing.
It's a mixture. She is emotional, I would think, because it has to do with Kaito. Yeah. But she's also hiding something and she doesn't want us to get there.
Yeah, but that points to her being the culprit. No, or someone close to her.
If we wouldn't go this way, it points to Kokichi.
Yes.
But
if she knows who did it and it wasn't Kokichi, we all fucking die.
That's why I'm so confused about what her role is, what her part is, and what she knows. But she was there.
So far, I didn't pick her as the kind of person to sell out everybody else to get murdered by Monokuma so that she can get off scot-free. I'm not quite understanding where the character development here comes from, but we will find out, I guess. Who needs to shoot the crossbow bolt when you can just stab with it? Exactly, that also reduces the wear and tear on the crossbow, meaning it works longer.
Gotta hit them with the pointy end.
Yeah, improvised weapons for the win, exactly. Yes, it is, yes, they do. Yes.
It's frustrating, isn't it?
If she's the culprit, then I will give her a pass for just being manipulative instead of hypocritical. I'm gonna put the hypocritical part on her going through shit right now. That makes sense.
Seems like it. You suspected Kaito in the previous class trial too.
We suspect everybody.
You're always suspicious of your friends.
I really think this is one of those, I'm really emotional, so I'm saying things to convey my hurt, versus I'm saying things that factually make sense.
Yeah.
It's like one of those I shouldn't say things because then I cannot take them back kind of scenarios. Except she's saying them.
What's wrong, Maki? You seem like you're kind of on edge.
Of course I am. When we said we would defeat the remnants of despair, someone got in our way.
Okay, wait. Maki is the one that tried to kill Kokichi. Because she couldn't wait until the morning, had her own little rescue mission.
Because she knew that Kaito is sick and dying.
Well, maybe not because she knew he was dying, but she wanted to save Kaito. Asked Himiko while she was in the XSL, because there's no more room, to bring the crossbow over. She tried to kill Kokichi, and then Kaito decided to...
No, Kokichi killed Kaito. He stabbed him. Or they started fighting and she shot 3 times. 2 hit Shuichi, Kokichi, stupid similar names, and 1 hit Kaito.
But I'm trying to like figure out the square. I think she asked Himiko to bring the crossbow over while she was in the XSL getting in. Because she couldn't carry that in there.
How did Himiko know to do that?
Because she asked her.
When?
I don't know, before she went in there. I would think it was roughly at the same time, because it was the night before. Then she tried to kill Kokichi, but
it failed,
Kokichi...
backfired.
Yeah, it backfired somehow. Kaito got hurt, then Kokichi got hurt, and then Kaito finished Kokichi off because he's dying anyway,
But
and then
they
Kokichi
also...
died of the poison.
No, they also brought in the antidote. And either that all got spilled through some terrible shit, or Kaito still died from his disease.
Who brought in the antidote? Do you think that was in the bag with the crossbow?
Yeah, most likely. There has to be a reason for the disease. Otherwise, the game wouldn't have played it up. Kaito himself went, oh, I'm running out of time, or no, not now.
Yeah, it's gonna be his cause of death. Or maybe the poison just accelerated it.
To the point where the antidote didn't do anything anymore.
Yeah, and it was too late.
But they're both dead anyway, but...
This is hurting my brain.
Trying to fold laundry, I never fold on Sunday, and cat keeps attacking.
It's a sign.
Can you try to make like a cat burrito out of one of the things you need to fold? And you can...
Wrap it in a towel.
Yeah, then you can disarm the cat, give it some scritches and stuff, and continue folding. And when you're done with everything else that you want to fold now, you can unfold the cat burrito. And he gave up while I was typing. Okay.
Should have typed it sooner.
Yeah, true. All that, I guess. He'll likely be back. That's adorable.
No, that's typical though. It's like when you're waiting for the bus and you've already been standing there for 10-15 minutes, and then you start complaining to someone over WhatsApp or whatever you want to complain about it, and then it comes.
I only have it when I start walking instead. Buses here are pretty regular, hence for 10 minutes. It's annoying to us, but we're blessed.
You don't understand. I'm not trying to...
It doesn't matter how much you get in my way. I will absolutely defeat Kokichi.
I'm guessing her motive for doing this is her... What's the strongest form of hatred? That's already the superlative version, no? Like she's just hell-bent on defeating, killing Kokichi. So that everything else just take a backseat to that. Like she has to do it.
But what has happened to make her believe now that Kokichi is still alive? Like if she was there, and she is indeed the one that shot Kokichi.
And Kaito.
How does she then believe that Kokichi is still dead or still alive? Did he run off? And she doesn't know what happened to him after?
Oh, my kitties don't like being tucked in. That, I mean, I get it, but that's kind of a shame because they can look so cute. Her family's cats really love putting like blankets over them and it looks so cute.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's stronger, but animosity? Yeah, could also work. Yeah. She's driven to kill the guy.
I won't let it win.
Now, let's stop this boring fight and continue on with the not-so-boring trial. So we all agree that the murder could be done by anyone and not just me, right?
Technically, yes.
That might be true, but I didn't know about the window.
Himiko, you should just not say
Stop
anything.
lying. I know, right? I follow a subreddit for that. There's a subreddit for cats in blankets? How did I not know about this yet?
There's a subreddit for everything.
Yeah, but
Everything.
I didn't know about that one yet. And I've looked at plenty of cat pictures on Reddit because they're cute. I'll look that up later. My cats love being on blankets, but not under them. Her house cats over in her hometown with her family love our luggage. We have this one trolley that is, it's not a hard shell, it's a soft shell, it's made of cloth. And they get nuts over that thing. I've watched the two cats fight over who gets to lay on it. Like they don't usually like snuggle together, but they have on that thing a couple times. That's how much they love it. I don't know why. It doesn't do anything special. It doesn't feel nice to me.
You would think.
Yeah, it's kind of like denim, like the jean stuff. But I know the cats go nuts for it. r/tucked in kitties. Thank you very much. Now I have a place to check out after the stream.
That already sounds adorable.
Yes.
Neither did I.
Really, Himiko? What's the matter? You've been weird since we mentioned small holes.
I was going to make a stupid 69 joke, 12-year-old kind of level about small holes and Himiko being weirded out, but thank you, Tsumugi.
What? Are you after my small holes?
Called it. Called it.
There you go.
Time for unfortunate jokes. You've heard of mouth down south and front tail. Now get ready for small holes. Oh wait, I should point down there where the text is, not at Himiko's face.
This kind of seems like a line I could spouted out.
Why, Himiko? It's Danganronpa.
It is.
See? Now that's definitely weird.
There's nothing wrong with small holes.
Look at it this way. Just because the culprit could be anyone, not everyone is a suspect. We can pretty much narrow it down to anyone who knew about the crossbow.
I never knew about any crossbows.
Sure.
I'm not suspicious. There's no way you can consider me.
It does concern me that Himiko went to the hangar last night.
Thank you,
Holy
Kibo.
shit, Kibo!
You're finally using the knowledge we know you have. Thank you.
Did I forget how useful he is in a trial, or is this just like he needs to step up because we have so little characters?
I think a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. He's being very useful this time. And before that, it was the gimmicks that Miu installed in him.
Yeah,
I'm already struggling with her name.
You've already forgotten it.
The inventor. Like I know her, I'm just really bad with names.
Yeah, but before it would have been like, oh, but Kibo saw Himiko go to the hangar last night carrying something.
I was fully waiting to use that as a truth bullet now. The curse of the fifth trial. Small holes. If you have a super useful moment, was a back route. Oh yeah, true.
Whoa, really? You went to the hangar, Himiko?
You killed me?
Yes, she did. I definitely saw her.
You were watching me?
Creepy.
It's awfully suspicious that you went to the hangar last night. Okay, then the culprit is Himiko.
Wow.
Wait! Don't say it's me! Maki's more suspicious than I am!
Hello, Epitome. Gonna lurk because of work, but I hope you have a great stream. Thank you very much. Thank you for lurk, and I hope work isn't too bad.
Much appreciated. Nice to see you again. Hope you and
Yes,
your
too.
family are doing awesome and have a great day at work.
Yes.
Thank you for dropping by.
What?
What?
That crossbow came from your research lab, right?
How do you know this?
You could have gotten that crossbow whenever you wanted!
How do you know about this?
Anyone could have gone to her research lab, though. She's not the only suspect.
I don't know about that. She's definitely the most suspicious.
Throwing us under the bus right away.
Yeah.
Even if you make that scary face at me, I'm not gonna get scared.
You look plenty scared right now.
Because if you start panicking, then we'll know that you're the culprit.
I said I'm not the culprit! I swear!
Culprit.
Cookie!
kind of what we said, no?
Kind of.
Why am I a suspect? Anyone could have entered my research lab.
Yeah, I'll admit that I'm suspicious.
Ooh.
Okay, maybe I am the culprit.
Oh, it's another one of those cross-talk things.
Maybe I'm the
I'm the
culprit.
culprit.
You and Maki, hard to tell who's being more suspicious, but I gotta give it to Himiko, I think. Yeah. Yeah.
She's definitely acting suspicious.
Number one suspect, because I was in the hangout.
No.
If
I was
you
only
are the
rehearsing my
culprit,
magic.
What do you mean?
then explain the crossbow.
There's a good
I know I could have
magic
gotten it
source
from
around
her
there.
research lab.
So I went
Then
there
who
and
actually
The number one suspect.
It's there.
I'm the one who shot Kaito.
I left empty-handed. Yeah, I bet you did. Himiko finally sick of being suspected and snapping. She's been blamed as many times as Kokichi somehow. Yeah, and it's not a good fit for her.
Well, only in one trial.
The one with Ryoma.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense because she put on the magic show, but Himiko's statement is clearly suspicious. It might be better to start there.
Number one suspect, because I was
She's only panicking now because she has something to do with it.
Can I shoot through the chains? Because if so, holy shit, I need to click really fast.
magic source around there.
Research lab.
Well, technically you don't need to, no? The line comes after.
Yeah, but I need to shoot this thing.
I'm the one who shot.
And I don't think I can just... Yeah, this is too late. This is about leaving empty-handed. Oh wait, I need to shut down the big the one that gets enlarged, no? Yeah.
Oh, I forgot how that works.
Trials 2, 3, and 5. Yes, that's the intended method. Treat them like white noise. I need to shoot through the chains. Okay.
Well, better work on your aim.
Because I was in the hangout.
I can also do this.
That seems the faster way to be
Yeah,
honest.
this is much more doable.
You have the wrong bullet.
No. The Kibo's account was that she has the black thingy.
Oh yeah, true.
The number one suspect.
So shoot this, and there we go.
Oh.
Wait, not the chains, very much. Thank you, Sangfran.
He kept shooting at the chains.
While you were typing it, I read your mind and figured it out.
Empty-handed. But that's a lie, isn't it?
Yes.
What are you talking about? It's not a
A
lie.
back route denied for Himiko.
But Kibo saw you. He said you were headed toward the hangar carrying a large black bag.
Yes, Himiko was definitely carrying a large black bag.
No, that was probably Samugi cosplaying as me.
But Cospaw.
No, I can't cosplay as someone unless they're a fictional character.
Good thing we are. Anyway.
Himiko, this is the bag you were carrying, isn't it?
That's the crossbow case.
There's no mistake. That is the bag I saw Himiko carrying.
So,
Okay, there we go.
I'm
We're
not
getting
quite sure
somewhere.
about this at this point. I mean, this is pretty late in the series, but do we take the physical evidence along into the trial, or do we have a picture somehow, or...
I always believe we have it there.
Okay, so with 6 people left, 5 of them just waltz in here, and Shuichi comes in with a trolley full of evidence.
I want to believe that Monokuma kind of collects that and brings it along.
I'm overthinking it, aren't I?
Yeah.
What? Hold on. Himiko went to the hangar with a crossbow?
I imagine it's images. Yeah, that would
Could
be the most
also be,
economical
yeah.
way. Yeah, I think she broke already.
Uh-oh. Well, it's decided then.
They don't really say. Also, kind of late to be asking. Over a year in. We don't make any, like, excuses for being slow. It took me 4 games to realize.
Wait, that's wrong. I just brought it there. I didn't shoot it.
But why did you bring it?
Well, you just lied. Who's telling us you're not lying again right now?
It's the truth. Please believe me.
But why?
I believe you. Himiko is totally telling the truth.
Not you. true. If you believe me, it makes me look like I'm lying.
That is true. But can we really trust Himiko here? She was acting very suspiciously.
I'm not the culprit.
But you bought the crossbow?
Yeah.
Wow, I missed.
I only carried the case.
Yes.
Yep, that's true too.
Small empty bottle.
I didn't even use the crossbow.
Yeet.
Another true
What are the bullets?
Small empty bottle.
Well, I didn't do anything else in the hangar.
Axes outs protecting Monokuma.
statement. Exactamundo.
And crossbow.
Why does this all sound so fishy?
Ah, 'cause Kokichi won't shut up. Get Kokichi!
No. To hit Kaito with a crossbow, you'd have to be fairly good with it. Wait, maybe Himiko wouldn't have been able to use the crossbow.
I'm not the culprit.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I only carried the case.
Oh, because she doesn't know how to assemble it. Because you need to be taught by Maki how to do it.
I didn't even use.
To be honest though,
No! No!
Another true statement.
It dodged my shot.
I'm quite sure you could figure it out though.
Is it really like adult Legos? Where the pieces just fit into each other one way?
It looked like it.
I only carried the case.
No.
Yeah, let's say because of time, not an option.
Go away.
Crossbow.
What happened with your thingy that makes you aim at it?
I need to get close to it. But I still... That should have hit at least, right?
No, you went like
No, you
all
don't
the
need
way
to
off.
hit the spot. You need to hit the word. The spot is just extra points. But I hit the blue text, right?
Well,
Yep, that's true too.
Try this again.
I didn't even use the crossbow.
there we go. Fuck's sake.
Holy shit is red. I should have gotten that the first time I tried this.
Imagine having the aiming thing and still miss.
More accurately, she couldn't use it.
This is just like in that other trial where the thing moved and it kept dodging me. And then I got all flustered and I pressed the wrong button and stuff.
But that was legit, but that also was because you didn't have the aiming thingy.
Tifa, the aiming thing doesn't aim for you. It is like a magnet, and when you get close to the V critical thing, it locks in.
Well,
It's hard to explain without giving you the mouse, but it's not like whoop auto aim. That would be nice. I would need that.
it's okay. You got it in the end.
Yeah.
Couldn't use it. Why not?
The crossbow inside this case was disassembled.
She didn't take part in the 101 on how to assemble a crossbow. It moves slowly, yes, exactly. But, I mean, the reticule moves slowly, yes, and the text moved too fast for me. Bad combo.
Kaito and I learned how to assemble the crossbow from Maki, so we could have done it. But I don't believe someone without the proper training could have assembled it.
It really didn't look that difficult. But
Well,
Let's go with it.
taught Himiko how to assemble the crossbow.
She didn't teach me that, right, Maki? What's wrong? Are you mad about before?
mad about what exactly?
About throwing her under the bus.
Sorry. I thought they were gonna suspect me, so I lied.
I really have to question your morals if you're blaming Maki for your lie, Himiko.
I don't think you're allowed to say something like that.
I'm sorry, Maki. Please, can you tell them the truth?
So did she teach her?
No, I don't think so.
I'm not going to lie.
Thank you, by the way.
She only brought it.
I didn't teach Himiko how to assemble the crossbow. She couldn't have used it.
Also, is this implying that Himiko isn't smart enough to figure it out herself?
Let's just go with it's too difficult to...
Okay, yeah. Somehow this is too difficult.
I doubt we could do it anyway.
I told you, it's just like I said. Everyone who suspected me needs to apologize right now!
No.
Oh, we
No, I
can
won't.
suspect her.
Changed back so fast. I think I might have whiplash now.
Then why did you bring the crossbow to the hangar, Himiko?
I was asked to.
It's very complex. Remember how Kaito needed a lot of instruction? I kind of chalked it up to Kaito not being too smart.
Yeah, I'll take it.
I guess
it's okay.
I guess I shouldn't have, because I mean he's technically an astronaut, but meh. Asked to. Perhaps the person who asked was
Maki. I kind of like how Maki goes like, oh, I'm not going to lie in this trial,
Yeah.
but I am not gonna tell you everything. That's not lying.
It wasn't Maki. So then it was Kaito.
And it has to be Kaito. But how did Kaito even contact?
That's it.
How did Kaito even contact her?
Was it Kaito?
He tweeted at her. Her Twitter handle is small hole magician.
Huh? Kaito?
Only Kaito or Kokichi would have asked for a crossbow to be brought to the hangar.
But how?
How Kokichi?
I doubt.
How does Kokichi know about a crossbow?
Well, that's why it's Kaito that asked.
Because Kaito knows how to assemble the crossbow. He certainly could have used it.
That's why I picked Maki first, but yes. Himiko is sick of her bullshit suspicion. Yes, understandable, but still. But Maki isn't apparently. Would be nice.
Knowing that, I can't imagine that anyone else would have asked Himiko.
I do not think she would bring it at Kokichi's request.
Of course not. Why would I ever listen to Kokichi?
Makes sense.
Because I know you like me.
Nobody does.
Nuh-uh. I hate you.
This is the correct statement.
But I like you.
Oh, it's gonna get flustered.
It's gonna be a fake love declaration.
I like you too.
Play with Himiko's heart.
Okay, we're not gonna go into that. I spelled right when I was saying typo, so I changed it and it still said typo, but suspicion was correct. What the fuck happened?
Oh, suspicion.
Suspicion?
Yeah, that's the
Suspicion.
typo. Suspicion.
No, it's suspicion. Just with a C instead of a T. We got it anyway, don't worry. And sometimes autocorrect can be weird like that. Also, English is weird. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
But that's what I'm saying. It's with a C. It was first written with a T, and then you know what? Never mind.
Are we gonna get out our truth bullets to solve a case of wrong autocorrect? We could try. Anyone could go into Maki's lab and examine what weapons she has. How do you think Kokichi didn't at some point? Yes. I would imagine Kokichi has access to the cameras everywhere and therefore can just tell what's in there without even going there. But
I'm not sure about that.
if he's the self-proclaimed mastermind, we also never talked about the Monokuma room in the library again.
That is very true. That's gonna be the last chapter or chapter 0 that we can go in there.
No. It's weird to me that people ship this. People ship everything though. Like.
True.
But to think that Kaito asked Himiko to do that. Maybe Kaito's trying to keep the promise we made yesterday. I'll do something about all this, that's a promise.
I just can't imagine Himiko
A secret, Himiko.
trying to find Kaito by herself.
Well, we told them where he is.
Yeah, but why would she venture out herself?
Because
Doesn't
everybody
seem-
fucking hates Kokichi.
Yeah, but it doesn't seem Himiko like.
Everybody fucking hates Kokichi. That's all the reason you need.
Well, Kaito sorta asked me to keep it a secret. Then Kaito died and I got scared. I thought it was gonna be next.
You're the worst for trying to pin the blame on Maki just for that reason.
It's understandable.
Teach this dumb monkey the true terror of human beings.
Don't bully the person you like.
Yes, exactly. I like that.
This is way beyond bullying a grade school crush.
Exactly, Tifa, stop bullying me. Maybe I should start with you.
What exactly did Kaito ask you to do this?
I think it was around evening yesterday. I was so nervous about fighting Kokichi, I couldn't get to sleep.
Alright.
So I took a walk near the hangar, and that's when Kaito called out to me. I got startled and wet myself a little, and then he asked me to get him a crossbow.
Well, she's bringing out all the details.
Why would you say that?
Also, why would she even go for a walk in the hangar if she knew we were gonna have a battle there later and the exocels were there?
I have no idea.
She could have gone through for a stroll through the garden.
Yeah.
You know what? Never mind. So if Kaito asked for a crossbow, does that mean he was going to kill Kokichi?
Yes.
No, he said it was to disable Kokichi. I wouldn't have helped him otherwise.
Disable.
I trusted Kaito and took a crossbow from Maki's lab.
That's when I witnessed Himiko.
But then, what did Kaito do after he had the crossbow?
Where does the poison come into play?
I don't know. I just handed him the crossbow, then went right back to the dorms.
Oh, I have a terrible idea. Maki was planning to kill Kokichi with the poisoned arrows.
Okay.
Both Maki and Himiko were trying to help Kaito.
Yes.
Himiko brought him the thing, went back, bumped into Maki, and told her what happened.
But she just said, Kaito asked me to keep it a secret and not tell anyone. And
Yeah.
she's been very hell-bent on not telling anyone this trial. So why would she blur it out at the first person she came across?
Then Maki went into her lab and realized one of her crossbow bags was missing. After she'd already prepared the bolts with the poison. That's when she realized shit is about to go down, meaning Kaito would be a murderer because it's instant kill basically, no matter where he hits.
Wait, instant kill?
It was a fast-acting poison.
No, slow-acting poison.
Okay, but death, guaranteed.
Yes, that it is.
Even in the slightest dose. Exactly. So she realized, wait, that way, even if he shoots Kokichi, he doesn't just get taken out of commission because he is wounded, he will die, meaning Kaito isn't the guy who defended himself and got himself out of jail. He would be a murderer. Not wanting that, she grabbed the antidote and went in there with the axes on, but then it was too late.
Yeah, I think we're starting to connect the dots.
So Kaito killed Kokichi and somehow got stabbed himself and anyway would have died because of his sickness, so she's crushed both of them to burn the evidence.
Presumably, Kaito tried to attack Kokichi, only to be disarmed of the crossbow. And then, Kokichi returned fire and shot Kaito. That sequence of events seems logical.
Yeah.
It does.
No, it happened a little differently. Both Kaito and Kokichi shot the crossbow.
Okay. And there's proof of that.
I would say
3 arrows?
that or Kokichi's close, because now we're gonna go with Kokichi also has arrow wounds, not just Kaito.
Yeah.
This is it!
What did you use?
The Kokichi stuff.
Okay.
Remember that when we found Kokichi's clothes, there were holes in the back and sleeve. The same kind of hole that was found in Kaito's coat.
Kokichi was shot by the crossbow too?
I liked my idea of pulling out and stabbing him in retaliation better.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you can definitely stab someone with bolts.
Shot him, right?
I'm not sure.
What was that sound?
I don't remember anything like that.
It sounded like a sound effect from like Super Mario World or something. You know what I
That
mean?
was a purring robot.
Mm.
You don't remember whether or not you were shot?
There is no doubt that they shot each other with the crossbow, but...
It doesn't matter.
Huh?
It doesn't matter what happened in between. In the end, Kokichi killed Kaito.
She needs to spin it this way to protect Kaito's honor.
In the end, no matter what happened, Kaito being dead is Kokichi's fault.
Yes. Yes, I agree.
So she is right.
Yeah. Maki's been acting strangely. But why? Does she know something? If so, what does she know?
Spit it out, Maki.
He's right. It doesn't matter what happened in the middle.
I think it kinda does. Ranger, enjoy your water.
There's no mistake that Kokichi
Joining you.
killed Kaito.
Cheers.
Then let's hurry up and vote.
No, it's too soon. There are still mysteries.
We haven't played any mini games yet. We haven't done the debate scrum thing. We haven't had the midpoint save. Sorry, Maki.
Also, but wait.
Who cares about that? We already know who the culprit is.
Yeah.
If she is trying to defend Kaito's honor,
Yeah.
she's saying that that's more important than all of our lives.
Yes. There are people that think that way.
She's willing to kill us all to protect his honor.
Maybe she doesn't realize our lives are still at stake.
Like, I'm sorry, but with that, I started liking Maki, but if that really is the case, she can fuck off.
We'll find out.
You sure about that?
The voice sounded really weird at the beginning. Like, way deep.
Huh?
What? Now he's joining in?
As the one running this trial, it bothers me when anyone says mysteries don't matter.
That's the whole point of the game.
It affects the overall entertainment value, so I encourage you to really think about things. After all, there should be some mysteries that still matter. For example, is Kokichi really inside that exisal? Stuff like that.
Oh, he's trying to make everyone doubt now.
Mm-hmm.
What are you saying? We already finished that discussion a while ago.
Kokichi's gotta still be alive since the killing game's still going.
So is he helping us?
His voice is even coming from the exisal and everything.
Have none of you ever used a computer before?
But we heard it speak in Kaito's voice earlier, didn't we?
Yeah, don't rely on that. After all, this exisal has a voice changer.
What?
It what?
Ha! Because of that, nobody realizes I'm pretending to be Kokichi.
Why are we shocked about that?
Sorry for the wait, guys.
We heard it speak in Kaito's voice and we all believe Kaito's dead.
Yes. And then somehow we believe that Kokichi was sounding like Kaito.
The luminary of the stars has arrived. This time for real.
What? What's going on?
I told you, I'm Kaito. I was just pretending to be Kokichi is all.
I was lying about who I am.
There's a bit of a situation going on, so I didn't really have a choice. Sorry about tricking you guys like that. My bad.
Huh? So Kaito's in there after all?
Don't be stupid. How many times are you going to be tricked by him?
He's standing on black and white tiling though.
Yeah, I think the whole floor is black and white. Maki, you have a point, but it's targeted at the wrong person. We're not being tricked by Kokichi.
That's Kokichi pretending to be Kaito.
Hey now, Maki Roll. Don't you believe me?
Don't ever call me that!
Whoa there, chill. You really think I'm Kokichi? I mean, I guess I understand. Sorry, I can't really get out of this thing right now.
Why not?
I can't move because of the injury I got from Kokichi. It's so bad I can't even stand. That's why I'm in this exisal.
Is that so?
Going back to my life support theory.
But if you guys don't believe me, then we can't move on. So, you're up, Shuichi.
What? Me?
That's a very Kaido thing though.
This is so disgusting. Just so much whiplash and emotional turmoil. We're struggling to grapple with it all. Yes.
Just
Yes.
go with, they're both not in there.
How about those of us who are not currently supposedly piloting an Exocel? We all agreed to not listen to anything coming out of that machine. I think that would be helpful.
Explain to everyone how I wasn't the one that died.
Now he's using us against each other and we're just playing along. Kaito's alive after all. No, maybe that's just what I want to believe. Is it really true? What story does the evidence tell? Does that story end with Kaito or Kokichi being the victim? I need to give a well-reasoned answer to that question, and soon. I can't look away from the truth. The victim of his cases, doesn't matter which one we pick, they're both a victim.
Yeah.
Most of the evidence we have now shows that Kaito is the victim. What? Was I wrong?
Actually, wait, that's
Unheard of.
what we're saying. The evidence, what we have so far, is that Kaito's the one that got squished. No?
I'm trying, I really am, but I can't think of anyone other than Kaito. Most of the evidence we have points to Kaito.
Hey, what's the matter, Shuichi?
Holy
An
shit, what?
anonymous cheer. Holy shit.
Thank you for
Gonna say
the
thank you.
absolutely insane amount of bits.
For fuck's
Thank
sake,
you.
yes it is.
If you ever want to come out of anonymity, we are happy. I can't even say a word. I'm happy to call you out for your very nice thing. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sorry, I am a little bit shocked there. It's
Andric.
Andric. Damn.
Andric.
What did we do to
Happy
deserve
Tuesday. Thank you. And what Tifa asked, why though? In the kindest way possible.
I was like, shit,
I couldn't
what's
ruin
this?
my 6969 bit streak, so I ruined with 9696. But when I saw the anonymous thing, would you like me to reset the scoreboard? Would that make it easy? I think I can do that.
I find it funny that it also said like first time chat from viewer. And I'm like, wait, are we getting trolled? And I was like, no, that's an actual
I was
bit
fully
thing.
prepared to get our PayPal blocked later because of a fraudulent transaction. Like
That doesn't
Twitch
go
reaches.
to PayPal.
No, but like, I know, money things. Like Twitch reaching out, like, hey, you've been part of a money laundering scheme, something.
Also,
Andric, thank you.
Andric,
Thank you.
do not feel like you need to give us money.
I haven't given you guys money in a while, so that's your.
Oh, it's been 1 month since I've paid my monthly rent to the ex. So thank you so
Yes.
much, Andric, but seriously, do not
Yes.
feel like you have to do this.
Yes, what she said. Yes. Thank you. Thank
It's
you from
really
the bottom of my
appreciated,
heart.
Don't get me wrong.
But we would do it for free. We're just having fun. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
I thought it was gonna be a weird troll thing. Yes, exactly.
Especially since you have that with the, but that's usually with like the donation thing, where they go like, oh, this person donated so much money.
Yeah, like 1 million, and then they just refund the money on PayPal.
I
Yes.
believe that's why they changed the /me command, because of those things.
No, that's impersonation. I think that's what it. Anyway.
Could be. Doesn't matter.
Hello, Andric. How are you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. Did you recover from a birthday party yet? How is Heather? How are the kids? Hello, Benjima. All the same questions to you except for the birthday party.
Never fear.
How are you and the kids?
Benjima is here.
Oh, time for a break, Benjima. No break.
Yes, long overdue.
We're money laundering. I want no. I don't want any part of it.
Thank you so much, Andric.
Yes.
Hope you're doing awesome.
Talk about emotional whiplash.
That is very true.
So
Good
where are we?
moment too, because we're in this weird roller coaster thing that we're forced to ride.
Yes. Oh, apparently our friend is dead, but nobody wants to believe it yet.
Hurry up and tell everyone why I'm not dead. Should be easy.
Should be easy, just prove them all wrong.
No, I won't. Because you're not Kaito.
Finally. Finally.
Kaito is already dead.
Oh,
It must have hurt to say that.
the Anon ghosts were so cute. Yes, they were. I've also not seen those, to be honest.
Same.
That made me even more confused.
Yes. Yes. At first I thought it was somebody using emotes to do that. But when I saw that the on-screen alarm went off, I was like, okay, so we went through emotions, man. But Tuesday, doing alright, just got out of a manager's meeting, so I have some free time. Nice. I was been sick for 2 days. And just started that time, so he's pretty miserable. Damn. But better news, Chloe learned how to roll over the other day. That is adorable, and I hope Heather is going to recover quickly.
Before you know it, Chloe's gonna start to crawl everywhere.
Yes. I mean, assume the place you live in is already like baby-proof because of Morgan, but still. Yeah.
Chloe's gonna be Morgan's little sidekick.
Oh, damn, wait, I completely neglect this because we don't have kids, but when you have 2 kids and one just starts to like move by themselves, that means you also need to run after 2 kids suddenly.
You need like several arms.
Yeah.
I really hope Heather will feel better
Yeah.
sooner. Does she have COVID or just sick, if you don't mind me asking? Regardless, I hope she recovers. Also, Leanne is still ill.
Damn.
Fuck.
Blood taken yesterday, still waiting on the results. Did we already tell you how long it would take?
When do you get the results back?
No. We're living the same life, sick wife, cranky kids, basically, except different parts of the ocean. Do you now see how painful this trial is? Yes. Yeah, like, they're going through things.
Yeah.
To be honest, knowing you're living the same life makes it a little easier to deal with. Shared pain can help, yeah.
That is true.
We just took down all the baby gates. Well, putting them back up will build character, I think. Or you just get better at rebuilding them, I guess?
Keeps you busy.
Yes, that too, because clearly you had nothing better to do. Trying to find a silver lining here somewhere. Cat stepped on the laptop and almost streamed to the kitchen TV somehow.
It's okay, we're family friendly.
Yeah, totally. Especially if your family is currently in the kitchen and we get back to Himiko talking about her small hole. I would like to shout out Groundhog's Cat for trying to get us on every screen possible. Yeah. Groundhog's Cat.
True MVP.
Yes. Just normal sickness. We think it was food poisoning because it happened after we ordered out. But I'm glad you are still feeling well, though, because if both of you went down at the same time, that would be extra rough.
Yeah.
So
I hope she gets it out of her system soon.
Yeah. She got a different ill. Results were supposed to be today, but they never got back to her. Oh, God. So, like, probably tomorrow you're going to spend all day calling them to get an idea. It sucks.
I'll keep my fingers crossed for Leanne.
Yeah. And Heather. Impressive considering it won't let you stream to the kitchen TV when you actually want to. The cat has got it down. Like,
anal frogs are friendly to all families. To be honest though, they are, because the saying frog up your butt is used by kids in the Netherlands. Like, you usually start that as early as you do the, hey, your shoelace is empty. So like kindergarten.
Whoa, your shoelace is
empty. Your shoelaces are loose.
How do shoelaces work in the Netherlands?
So I corrected myself. So yes, these are
things you say.
These are family-friendly things. Yes.
Normal. We stoned for Dr. Horrible on Saturday at 1 p.m. Yes. If you can make it, yes. Modernart can't join then, but I can. If it works for all of you, it works for us. Yeah. I've been voluntold for an event this weekend, but I can't always force Groundhog to watch it again with me. Fair. Yeah. Then we can do it. Voluntold. Yeah. I hope you can tell all of them that there are 2 people over in Europe very unhappy about you having been forcefully recruited. There's no limit to how many times you can watch Dr. Horrible. Yes. Yes, indeed. You're going to put on the rise right now. Do it. While we grapple with the death of our best friend.
Despair will never die!
There we go.
Good, good. This is already more entertaining.
Here we go.
Now, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial ground.
I was just complaining about there having not been a debate scrum yet.
All right, let's give it everything we've got.
And usually in the second half.
No, not necessarily.
I don't recall.
No. Time for banger music. How is it 4 set left to? Fair. I was listening to it while driving yesterday morning, getting hype. Nice.
I'm looking forward to it.
Everybody, pump up your volume. I would shit my pants during this because I'm afraid of heights. Which one is dead?
It's Kaito.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the Exisal.
I've got this! Unless he comes out of the Exisal, we can't confirm that.
He said that he can't leave the Exisal because he's injured.
Lucky!
Anyone who knows about Kaito's injury can make that claim.
I just want to keep listening to his music, to be honest.
Is it possible that Kokichi got crushed instead of Kaito?
Lucky!
Did you watch the footage? Kaito was the one who got crushed.
I kind of want this music to play when I'm in an argument at work.
Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
I want to believe Kaito is still alive and defeated the mastermind, but
I've got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
why are you so...
Screw you.
I've got this! Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
Sub expired!
That's awkward. Feel the hype anyway.
still alive and defeated the mastermind, but
How do you even know it just expired?
Because it didn't show the emote. It just shows the text. If you are subbed, it would result in the emote being shown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ah, I got one wrong.
I suspect that Kaito is inside the Exisal.
Thought you got an ad.
I've got this! Unless he comes out of the Exisal, we can't confirm that.
At least now I know the answers to all but one.
can't leave the Exisal because he's injured.
Lucky!
It's still showing on my screen somehow.
Kaito's injury can
There you
make
go.
that claim.
At least you have that.
Yeah, that's true. Not on ours. Except for the cat jam.
Did you watch the footage?
I'm so rude, I'm even like talking over them now.
But there was an arrow hole on
Yeah,
Kokichi.
but preferred.
Kaito's clothes had arrow holes too.
I want to believe Kaito.
No you.
Mastermind is still alive. Inside that Exisal.
Why are you so...
I've got this!
No.
Because the evidence doesn't support the claim that Kaito is still alive.
Here we go.
Close, close.
I hate mashing on a keyboard. It's giving me carpal tunnel.
How about you let me do this?
I don't
No.
want to believe it. In a way, I still can't. But the evidence shows that Kaito must be the one who died. I hate it. I hate it so much. But it's the truth.
Only 2 of us. So much less impressive. It's sad. Yeah, and I still think we're wrong with this, but
I see. If that's the conclusion you've arrived at, Shuichi, then there must be no mistake.
Then the one here is...
so how are they gonna spin this to still give us like a second half of a class trial?
Looks like I messed around too much.
Sorry, that was just a little joke.
And back we go.
What a sick joke!
You're still an asshole.
Yep.
True, and I can't forgive him. But we still need to stay calm, be rational.
Kokichi is so much of an asshole, he doesn't even have a frog living in his. That's how much of a dickweed he is.
Because we need to get to the truth of Kaito's death.
Yeah, just keep calm and carry on.
Who was that? The big robot thing? That's one of those big machines that were supposed to protect us and build stuff for us. Currently being boarded by who knows. I think it's remote controlled. Why is he still here?
Well, the machine
So to try to figure out
can
basically.
copy voices. So what we believe is that they're just pretending to be these people, like both of them. Kaito and Kokichi both have to be dead.
Yes.
Why are you saying that? What part of that was calm?
And then we're gonna be completely wrong.
Yeah. So basically this thing keeps jumping around pretending to be one of the two because both of them are missing. We believe because they're both dead, but that's what we need to figure out.
Getting back on topic, why don't we examine the crossbow a little more closely?
Thank you, Kibo.
I think we need to get all the facts straight, so we don't fall for any more lies.
I agree, but what do you think, Maki?
Oh, thank God, I thought he was back somehow. He could be.
We could be wrong, but for now, that's what we believe.
I mean, given my track record, like everything I say becomes the truth, so.
How many points do you have again compared to me?
Enough.
Fine.
Okay, let's discuss that then.
Why are you acting like you're in charge of things?
To derail.
So if we assume that Kaito and I shot each other with the crossbow, then the most efficient way to solve this is to set up a timeline of events.
Hey, I said, why are you...
Please, no timeline. No.
Don't give them control.
Personally enter the game and killing myself.
I will join you.
I think the majority feels like that.
When the crossbow
So.
fired, what was even going on?
What?
If you need to ask, you were there!
The crossbow was in Kaito's possession first. He probably fired the first shot at Kokichi too.
Cute animation.
Then Kokichi disarmed Kaito, took the crossbow, and returned fire.
I didn't take the crossbow from Kaito. I secretly brought a different one.
But only
No.
one crossbow was taken.
Yes.
The other two are still in my research lab.
Crap, she testified.
Still, only one arrow was fired.
Okay, there
Nope.
you have it.
So how could they both shoot each other?
By the way, crossbow shots hurt a lot. My wound is still aching something fierce.
How can arrows be real if our crossbows aren't even real? Just one arrow. That clearly contradicts the information I have.
I won't be giving out more quotes for points until this trial ends officially. Hey, that means there's points.
Yes, for me. Groundhog, thank you very much and enjoy your drink.
Appreciate it. Cheers.
When the crossbow fired,
So, 3 arrows and it is Himiko's statement. I love this effect, by the way. Still do.
I took the crossbow from Kaito.
No, you did.
But only the other two are still in my research lab.
That's the thing.
Only one arrow was fired.
Bam! Let's try this all over the place. I don't want to influence anything. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wait, Himiko. What do you mean, one arrow?
Me? Well, I only gave Kaito one arrow, so...
Then who-
Wait!
Well, two look different as well. The end thingy
I think
is
that's
missing.
just because of blood.
No, I mean the end feather thing.
They're
is-
all the same. The one on the left is tilted at an angle. For a second, I was thinking, what if... I will save now because we're in the menu anyway, thank you. I was thinking for a moment, maybe she really just gave him one arrow and he broke it into 3 pieces to have more ammunition. You know? So one arrow became 3 bolts, but they all are proper bolts, so that didn't happen.
Well, I would think Maki went back for the arrows. Does that make sense? Or she already had them? I have a request that might need Groundhog's approval, but after Dr. Horrible, can we watch Rent sometime? I'm guessing Rent is a musical
Yes.
because you said it like that?
I think Rent is overrated and I'm opposed to it. That makes me so sad. Hey, but we can watch it together. Groundhog isn't against it.
Wait. When is Easter? Is that next weekend?
Yeah, week after this one.
Okay, then we're meeting with your family, no?
Yeah.
Then it's probably going to be...
And Groundhog is 100% going to be busy. I believe.
Well,
we will
yeah,
find
I can
a date
imagine.
and time.
But then it will probably be in 2 weeks at the earliest.
Something like that.
Yep.
It's not bad, it's just not as good as people say.
I haven't seen it, so I'm looking forward.
I'm also busy that weekend because Passover, see? Groundhog, you have my permission to gently punch Motonard in the stomach for that one. A ban or a timeout isn't enough.
But yeah, Hendrik, totally up for it. Snow Cats the musical, but well, nothing can ever touch Cats the musical.
You know what is the best musical? When Kaito only had one arrow. What?
Are you positive?
Magical Mr. No, nothing jellical here. Oliver's the best musical. I've never seen that.
Oliver, the cat Oliver. But wait, no, you said live action.
No, Oliver. Let's look it up after. The first 2 nights of Passover are very busy. Yeah. Imagine Rent, but all of the characters are replaced with characters from Cats. No. No.
I need to see Rent first before I can give an opinion on that.
Oliver and Company is better. I've never watched it. I don't think I've ever seen it either.
No, Oliver and Company is the one with the cat, no?
No, Oliver Twist.
Okay, then I have something completely different in mind.
James Corden is Mimi Marquez. Don't know about that.
See, Oliver and Company is with the cat. It's this little street cat, or this cat that gets sort of like rescued by the street dog. Or am I...
But Oliver, I'm completely confused about things now that I thought I knew about that I apparently don't.
See? Once again,
yes, the one
I'm
where a
right.
small child asks for a second as meal and is berated for, please sir, may I have some more? That's Oliver Twist, that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah, but I was talking about Oliver and Co.
I'm confused. The sitters take hours for themselves and need a lot of prep. No worries, you do those things, we can always watch another day.
Yeah.
Those movies and musicals aren't gonna go anywhere.
We're meeting with his family that weekend anyway. Yeah. More! You mean more Kokichi? Coming right up.
Of course. There's no way I got that wrong.
That's my statement.
Well then, that's strange, because... there were 3 arrows in the bathroom, remember?
3? I know I only gave him 1. Kaito even told me to only bring him 1. He said he wanted to avoid fighting.
Who brought the other 2? There were 3 arrows at the scene, but Himiko said that she only brought 1.
Can only be Maki. There's no one
What
else.
is going on here?
Maybe Kokichi had some hidden away?
It's Maki.
Why would Kokichi have 2 arrows when he didn't have a crossbow to fire them? But we know for certain that 3 arrows were recovered from the scene. And all 3 arrows had blood on them. And altogether, their clothes had 3 perforations in them. So we know for certain that they shot 3 arrows at each other.
I liked our stabbing theory better, but... yeah. Why would he have any arrows when crossbows use bolts? Yes, Groundhog, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. I think this is kind of like this similar discussion to the whole clips versus magazines for like guns. People also get really riled up about that. I don't know the difference though. Not with those.
Once sang all the songs in Greece whilst my kids looked at me like I was crazy. Watch the movie with them.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, the Oliver Twist musical that I was talking about is the one Jack is thinking. See, Benjima, thank you.
Too many Olivers.
Yeah. Any projectile is an arrow if you squint hard enough. Yeah,
You
true.
have a point.
True. Oh wait, I'm skipping my lines now. Then where did those arrows come from? I don't think that Himiko is lying. Must be some angle to this we haven't considered yet. What is it? What could have happened? Think. Drive a car in your mind to pick up escorts. I need to think. Here we go. Time to relax.
There we go. 2,
1. Go.
The movie was on at the time, they weren't impressed. Yeah, fair.
Should have told them that you wrote the lyrics for the movie.
I wonder if those would ever get like a remake.
No.
Like there are movies that get a remake every 2 years. And others are not touched at all.
Yeah, but you don't touch these classics. People will get so pissed.
Yeah, I suppose.
And I don't think anybody could replace John Travolta and stuff. Not in the minds of the fans. How many arrows did Himiko give Kaito? 1.
1. We know that.
I'm bad at thinking time. 1.
Wow, no need to go off track.
And the castmate very upset about the lyrics in the Addams Family musical saying arrow instead of bullet. I feel the pain.
Bullets, small metal arrows, cannonballs, big round arrows, short budget rocks, all natural organic arrows. Everything is an arrow. You get an
Could be.
arrow. We get an arrow. Speaking of squinting at lights is always fun. Like then it can kind of turn at arrows. When you
I
get, like,
always
the,
do that during car trips at night.
When you get like the cross thingy in lights. Yeah. You get like.
No, I missed the Monokuma thing. No. Some bullshit.
Did you know that not everyone has that, by the way?
Really?
I read about that last week. It's like an eye condition thing that the majority of people have, but not everyone.
I know.
It's not dangerous at all, though. MC Hammer did the Addams Family song for one of the films. Wait, really?
Really?
It seriously has MC Hammer
where are the arrows
songs.
inside Bang from the start? The answer is no.
Wow, do you really need my help?
I was trying to trying to chat with you, but shouldn't have done that. Don't chat
No.
and drive at the same time, kids.
You should focus on this.
I should. But right now I'm just on a straight road. This is how accidents happen.
Wow, today I learned. To be honest, I usually don't
I didn't know that either.
even look those things up, and if I see, I forget.
To be honest, I'm shocked to hear that MC Hammer did anything other than It's Hammer Time. It's the only thing I know from him.
That is also true.
He could be like super multi-talented and can do everything, I just wouldn't know about it.
Oh, I'm sure he is, but it's just one of those things he's known for. Let me open this YouTube.
Why are these things so hard to line up?
I'm not sure, judging from the title, which one this is. Gonna leave that open.
Who brought the 2 arrows?
I had a second album, and you mean can't touch this, but I'll forgive you.
Who brought the arrows?
What? Who brought the 2 arrows, Maki?
A third party. Yes. Good. Just think of a certain character from D&D, mod or not, you know what I mean? I accidentally drove over a person.
It connects.
Could it be that the additional arrows were brought in by a third party?
Who else?
A third party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
You mean Can't Oh wait, yeah, true. The song is Can't Touch Us. Thank you, Benjima. Sorry, Benjima, and sorry, Motonat. Didn't mean to bother anyone. I'm bad with names.
That's just a guess, though. There's no way a third party exists.
You are the third party.
We are all the third party.
If a third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
Yeah, 2 arrows is kind of random, isn't it?
With a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use themselves.
So Maki brought them in to kill Kokichi with?
I would think so, yes.
Benton creates some very cursed pants for an NPC. Assless MC Hammer Chaps. That sounds like an incredibly weird way of using that much fabric. But, I mean, to each their own. Why not? If it's comfy.
I suppose, but I'm not sure if I would wear them.
Still blame our DM for saying his crossbow were in his pants instead of attached to his belt at first.
Don't you save your crossbow there?
That's where I put all of my weapons, yes. Yeah, you would need an MC Hammer kind of pants, yeah, definitely.
So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Impossible. There was an alarm system and an electric barrier around the hangar.
Yeah, that's where you store the exocell.
Yeah. That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
It was completely closed off, but can we confirm that? I feel like there might be another way. Some way that we haven't figured out yet. I'm overlooking something. Think. What method did the third party use to enter the hangar?
The exocell?
Hangman's
no.
Gambit.
Exocell, yeah, go for it. I didn't see an X. Oh, never mind.
I need an I and an S. Exocell. There we go.
This was the easiest one in the entire franchise.
Yeah. Yes. Agreed.
That's it. The exosaw. The exosaw could be used to enter the hangar.
Also on record speed.
Yeah.
Thought this fucker had massive pants to go shoving 2-3 crossbows in his pants.
It
Big
makes sense.
pants are comfy though.
Yeah.
Good fit.
We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the exosaws, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an exosaw.
Easier than hair from the first chapter, the first trial of the first game. I don't recall that one. I don't recall that one at all. It could be that that one was even easier because it's only 4 letters. But this one was pretty damn easy for how far in the game we were. Yeah. Also, Benjima, thank you for justifying my inability to remember an iconic song's name. Majority of the part is about that, yeah.
So was this third party piloting it?
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma.
Third party Maki does almost rhyme. No?
Very almost.
Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an exosol?
No, it wouldn't.
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys.
Tell us.
It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an exosol. After all, the hangar is where the exosols are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an exosol comes and goes, you know?
Yep.
So even if someone is inside an exosol, the security system wouldn't catch them. Because it'd be a hassle to leave the exosol every time you have to put it away.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an exosol and entered the hangar?
But can just anyone pilot an exosol?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
I hate it when I have to use machinery with my nipples.
This kind of reminds me of the old Mentos commercials
God,
where
no.
you eat a Mentos that is so fresh, your nipples start growing like super long and they like move around. You probably just had a Mentos
It's
from
cursed.
the 90s.
It's cursed.
Just saying.
Didn't you post that on the NSFW channel once?
I think I did.
Yeah.
Like, I remember talking about the commercial before.
Yeah, nobody needs to see that though.
We
Ew,
doing
what? Yes.
real shit here.
True, exocells.
A very long-winded way of saying no, it would not. Yeah.
My good bear? Yeah,
It's basically a Jack answer.
basically. Prehensile nipples are worse than Yes, yes.
Ew, what? Yeah. It was an advertisement in the Netherlands, like back in the 90s.
Unfortunately, the truth.
You had this guy on the beach and he had like a Mentos and it was really fresh and his nipples just went. I can look it up again.
It's exactly as bad as you imagine it.
Nipples too?
Anyway, this third party commandeered an exosaw and infiltrated the hangar. That same person must have brought the other 2 arrows with them.
Marky.
I told you that's impossible.
And why? Huh?
There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an exosol. It's not possible.
Mono fucking Kuma just confirmed it.
I was gonna say, didn't we just talk about this?
Is she trying to make us think we misheard that?
What? Not possible.
Is this her best attempt at lying? What? Maki, what are you talking about? What are you thinking? What do you know? Why are you trying to hide it? Why won't you tell me? Probably because it's bad shit.
And there we go again. It's impossible because that would make me the culprit. I'm Maki.
And welcome the bullshit.
Could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating the exosol really that
Used electrohammer.
Do we even know how to get inside an exosol?
Yes, used the electrohammer.
Outside the hangar, there were 4 exosols. And they were all moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
XSL, XSL, XSL.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
Yeah, it's this one.
There's no way to stop an exosol. So getting inside one would have been impossible.
Oh, that's the one we need to hit.
Oh, what was that one?
Well, it's impossible to get in.
No, I would say Kibos.
No, it's not impossible. You need an electrohammer to bring down an exocell.
Yeah. I would say use the used one on what thingy said.
Thank you for the unicorn dongs. How are you doing?
Unicorn dongs.
Happy Tuesday to you. Oh yeah. At least we get some good music to dance along to.
Thank you, Fabulous. How are you doing today?
How are we? We're good.
Yeah.
Making
Contemplating.
steady progress.
I have some very sad news for you, though.
What?
And I'm gonna bring it as it is. Gonta is dead.
Oh yeah, true. Gonta was the culprit in the previous chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gonta got executed.
We're already armpit deep in bullshit just by Kokichi maybe being here, but Maki's doing her best to take us down the toilet too. Yeah, she wants to put us where Kokichi's clothing was.
She's not trusting us at all.
Yeah. Wow, I didn't realize it had been that long. Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Tired as fuck, don't want to go to work. Wait, oh yeah, you have late shifts.
Yeah, no, my baby.
Maybe you can take a quick nap
Yeah.
before you need to leave.
Don't worry, there was a digital backup of Gonta too. Yeah, they have like an AI backup kind of thing, but that's also dead. Yeah, true. That has, again, also been destroyed. So basically Gonta died twice?
Yeah, we made sure to kill the digital copy too.
Yeah. Psych! Although Gonta got executed. Yeah.
So yeah.
Just woke up, Tifa. I leave at 4:30. Nice.
Yeah, okay.
Nice. I hope you got at least some sleep. I mean, tired from just waking up, but I hope you got some sleep in. Got a little bit of rest at least.
Maybe this news woke you up a little bit.
Yes. If that didn't, then I don't know what. So, you need an electrohammer to bring down an exocell. And there would be evidence that it was used.
If someone was
Yes,
piloting,
a used electrohammer.
they could have used it.
I can't even hit things. And once again, we have to...
If you're wrong, I'm gonna laugh, just so you know.
Exosol.
That's okay.
And they were all moving too.
Good thing I'm never wrong.
I was controlling them remotely.
No, you won't.
An option. All the hammers were still recharging.
This is wrong, but anyway.
Well, that's the one I said to shoot at. Why do you even look so shocked? I even told you you were wrong. How can you have a shocked
Even the hint.
expression?
Even the hint goes into that one.
I'm telling you, it's the other one.
But Shuichi himself says, oh, it's not impossible.
Yes, because you use the electro hammer to get in.
Oh no, everybody is staring at me. Yes, Jack despairing, yes.
We should have like we should start having minus points for this. Because we're getting in a partner
Tell me
and a
what to
pattern.
shoot. Tell me what to shoot.
This is the fourth time this stream.
Can I have an answer to
this
my
one.
question?
Not this one. Wait.
This one, not
Yeah,
this
I
one.
thought the line would come here.
All the hammers were
That
still...
one. And I was gonna say, and then you don't even shoot it.
I clicked.
Yeah, but you got it.
You do remember that there's a thing with this game where sometimes it eats your input?
Yeah, I know.
Tifa is better at this. Yeah, we need to
I
have words
know.
after the stream. She's stealing my thunder. I can't have this.
And after this happens, every single chapter, every single game, and still he stubbornly goes against what I'm saying.
Just wait for when we eventually get to the post-game parts.
Still.
At some point.
Like, how?
You gotta show why it isn't impossible. Not just say that it's possible. We have the hammer.
I really think I have to be the mouse here next time.
We went through the whole speech with somebody already that you could just use the hammer on an XSL to open the...
Why are you shocked? You need to prove it.
I know because I found one.
I'm sorry that my brain is just 2 steps ahead of what's happening. And I'm really bad at slowing myself down to take the people in the game along on this wild ride of logic and deduction.
Sure thing.
There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and the Exosols.
Is that electro hammer used by the third party? Maybe they used it to disable an exisol.
But it was moving.
Yes, I think so. When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 Exosols.
And they're on auto.
Nothing about them moving? Yep.
But this morning,
They were on autopilot.
only 3.
Yeah, and?
I noticed that too. Was the missing Exisol taken by this third party?
New drinking game. Every time a character says third party, you have to take a shot.
Shuichi is getting warmer. How about you say the answer right now? Who did it? Who is this third party?
See, there we go.
The identity of a third party. The Electrohammer gives us a clue.
Yes. Maki?
I saw 4 exocells at the scene yesterday when I went up to meet with Kaito. This morning, when we were trying to get into the hangar, there were 3. We've just gone through this bit. The culprit must have used the Electrohammer between yesterday afternoon and this morning. There's only one person among us that I think could do that. Kaito.
It's you!
If only she took us along in her plan.
Yeah.
Like, she completely ignored us.
You're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
What? It's Maki?
What are you saying?
Words.
Remember what Kokichi said.
They run out of battery. If you hit an exocell with it, they will be dead for 24 hours and need to be recharged.
The hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery. That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
Yes, Shuichi's arguments were the used electrohammer was used to stop an Exocell, and the used electrohammer proves it's possible. And remember, besides Shuichi and Kokichi, the only brain cell in the group is currently being used by Keeps. So yes, they wouldn't naturally get the context. Yeah, I guess. A third party hiding somewhere hidden in this hangar.
I'm glad we didn't get a repeat of that.
Yeah.
When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning,
Yeah, I don't have a brain cell right now. I mean, it's fine, we all go there somewhere.
I was gonna say I usually don't, but obviously compared to the two of us, I have the brain cell with this game.
I have said it before. Together we make a somewhat competent person.
Fair enough. I have like 75% brain cell, you're like the 25%. And together we make one. Actually, like 80-20.
How is it that whenever
80-20.
I go for a nice middle way compromise kind of thing, you act like this?
Because you don't listen to my answers. It would look a whole lot different if you just listened.
I see your lips move, but all I hear is, Jack, you're right. Why do you use so many weird words to say that? Do you get her? Sorry, Jack, Tifa's right in this game at least. It's bound to happen at some point. My ADHD was going full blast during my class this morning. I was so focused yesterday, but today just nope.
Yeah, sometimes you have one of those days.
Take it easy if you can. Can you like review the material later again when you are more up to the task, I guess?
Yeah, like it's all online and recorded, I think.
I mean, if it is, that would be nice, but I don't know.
Also, before we continue, are we close to like halfway of the trial? Like, I feel we are.
I would think so. It is all recorded. Then the good thing is at least you can just review it later. I mean, still need to review it, but it's not gone.
Yeah, like see how your day is tomorrow, and if you have the time, one can review it.
If you just, I mean, even just later today or whenever. 2 more mini games. We can probably get in 1 more, depending on how fast it is.
Yeah, let's have a look.
I got called on Torino. I was like, what? Where are we? I've had sometimes too during meetings. Yeah, Jack, what do you think?
Were you completely zoned out?
Yeah, I listened to a very technical conversation earlier today. I was like, so what's your opinion on this?
Yeah.
For one that works better. Like, I don't know, I don't have a technical background.
My problem is I also have that with certain people, no matter the subject. It's really hard to turn off.
Some people are harder to listen to than others. Like you when you're being right and I ignore you.
So always.
Maki was the only one without an electrohammer, wasn't she?
Oh, you need to do something soon? Yeah, sleep.
Shame, I was enjoying this. Yeah, we are getting near when we should end the stream because we need sleep. Time zones are a thing. Over here it's 11:30 now. 22:30 or 10:30 p.m.
And we do have work in the morning.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
There should be a comma there. Shame, I was enjoying this. True, that if you think about it, that kind of changes the whole sentence. Yeah, no, the comma makes sense.
Knowing that
Can be a powerful weapon.
I found could only have belonged to Maki.
Both shame and commas.
And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki must be the third party.
Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
Which she didn't.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab.
Oh, I did not see that coming actually.
Disabled the
That makes
Exocet
sense.
with an electrohammer and infiltrated the hangar. Now we just have to figure out what happened after.
I'll kill your logic. Why are you doing this?
Because we need to get to the truth. We want to be here exactly as much as you. We found a used comma near the exocells. The weapon that killed Kaito. 3 commas, even, with blood on them.
Commas, if you look at it, also kind of is an arrow.
It's about to get emotional, so it's valid if you want to stop sooner than later. Nah, too late. Time to carve Maki. Then wouldn't that be a beautiful cliffhanger to end the stream after this one?
It would have been so nice if she just trusted us and talked to us before, instead of now being all shocked. Oh, why are you doing this?
I guess she wasn't quite there yet.
I suppose.
What?
Why are you getting in my way?
Getting in your way? Maki, what are you...
Yes, I'm the third party.
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an exisal, and then shooting the crossbow. I didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit!
The question is, who did she hit? Because I'm pretty sure she had the poison one.
You're right.
Yeah, poison. Oh.
The shot in the back has to be her. It makes sense.
I also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit.
Or Kokichi turned around when she came in and then Kaito hit her. Or hit him.
It's the poison.
The crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
About to head my car to leave, so finish before I'm back. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for dropping by, Mortonart. Have a safe drive.
Everything he said, safe drive, thanks for hanging, and see you soon.
Yes.
An arrow to each of those spots
No.
wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
But the poison would.
For your words. It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit if it were poisoned.
Yeah. She just shot the crossbow for training exercises. In the hangar that she had broken into, you gotta keep your wits about you and you gotta train those skills. Wouldn't want to get rusty.
Poison?
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation.
So, how is it I can't use the used electrohammer evidence to get straight to the point when out of nowhere in this conversation, Trichi just goes, wait, let me reach into my ass. Poison! Nobody talked about poison yet.
Yes, she said the ball or the crossbow was not the murder weapon.
Yes. And now we suddenly go, poison.
Yes, because of the antidote bottle that was also there. Like, now we look at the next thing.
Still feel like it should have been right earlier.
There was just a little less in the bottle than before.
It's a feeling you have often.
Mm-hmm.
If that poison had been applied to those arrows,
Unfortunately, yes.
they would have been lethal, no matter where they connected.
Literally had to press it. Yeah.
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you say anything? Don't tell me. Are you really the culprit?
There's no way she is! Cause why would she kill Kaito?
Accidentally.
I can't understand if you don't explain anything!
Maybe that's gonna be the plot twist.
Maki is still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
She shot twice.
No, I think she shot once. That's the one in the back. And then Kaito did the one in the arm that finished him off.
No.
Which makes Kaito the blackened.
No.
And then, in the meantime, Kokichi...
Kokichi was at the door. She shot him in the back.
Yes.
The door opened. Kokichi turned... Wait, no. Kokichi was at the door. She called him out. Shot twice. One went into his arm. The other one went into Kaito's arm behind him. Kaito shot him in the back.
No, I doubt she would miss like that. I'm gonna stick to my version for now.
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi?
Yes, pulling is very important, Danganronpa, just like an ace attorney. Objection! But yeah, kind of.
Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
If only she could have told us this and we could have worked together.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
The sacrifice that Maki is talking about must be... all of
Maki's
us.
life. Or all of us, yeah.
That's it! She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
Sacrifice us?
Her hatred outweighs everything else.
Then by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer.
I think I said it before, but
Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
that is a big fuck you.
Yeah.
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
Not necessarily.
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
But that means Kaito is the culprit. She's hiding it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I really believe that I'm starting to believe that Maki is the one that shot Kokichi in the back. Kaito didn't fire a shot yet, but to not have Maki be the killer, did the second shot of Kokichi, so the one in his arm, I would think, is from Kaito, which is also the second one. Then somehow they maybe had like
A kerfuffle.
a kerfuffle.
But
sounds so
that
funny.
word doesn't get used enough.
And then Kaito also got shot by Kokichi. But since it's the second murder, it doesn't really make a difference.
But Kaito only had one bolt.
Yeah, but Maki...
Where did he...
all Kokichi needed to do was to get a crossbow. If he had a fight with Kaito in the meantime, got the crossbow, he could have used one of the arrows that he got shot at. He could have easily pulled out the one in his arm.
Nah, I'm not on that board. Did you ever thought about joining the police force? No? Okay, good. Yeah, no, we shouldn't.
You sure you want us on the police force?
I think we would actually get to the person who did it, but we would take way too long. Like, employing us as detectives would not be worth the money.
Yeah, we need criminals that hand us all the evidence.
Yeah.
And then we can point out which one it is.
Basically. Sorry, Tifa, you're right about Maki's motive, it seems, but I still love her. That's fair. I get why she's hating him, I just don't think it's worth killing all of us for it, but...
Yes, that's the thing. That means I understand her hatred
100%.
is at a level where she's willing to do whatever it takes. But the fact that she's willing to kill all of us along with him...
That's where it goes too far.
That's where it goes too far. That's not her decision to make.
Yeah.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
Shuichi... No, Kokichi. Getting confused.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
This isn't over.
Hmm?
Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over.
But the stream is... What
Including
a beautiful...
herself, yes, but that is her decision.
True.
That is something I could have lived with in that regard, because she made the choice to sacrifice herself for this cause.
I disagree, but it's her choice.
Yes, now she's making the choice for all of us without even telling us or discussing it with us. If we all were like, okay, you know what, we're gonna do this, that's a whole different story.
You're 6 lines from the intermission. Too late, Eddie close to me. But thank you.
We were so close.
I just thought that was the most dramatic way we could end this.
Deus Ex Machina.
Just finish it. Too late, I closed it.
Are the thing in real police work? No, they are.
They totally should be. Jack! Tomorrow. I like how involved you are. It's always us and never them. Yeah, I mean... We voice them and everything. We get attached. I mean, we talk a lot of shit while playing, but I mean, we've been in this game for like 110 hours, so...
We've been playing this for like a year now, technically.
What the fuck? It's a cliffhanger, Groundhog. It was a perfect opportunity. I said I like
so
it.
Close.
Yeah, no, I didn't take it as a negative thing, but just saying that's how it happens to us. It's right before the actual cliffhanger. See, and I subverted everybody's expectations by subverting the cliffhanger in the game. There we go. Now you can all bring that.
He's gonna start the stream tomorrow with hatred.
It's okay. Now, tomorrow...
I don't control the game, I'm sorry.
You are welcome, all of you, by the way, for me doing it like this, so that tomorrow you can focus on your frustration over my timing of ending the stream versus what's happening in the game. Giving you more emotional backlash.
You guys, I'm not a game man.
You guys are being real Kokichis right now, just me. I'll subvert you, Jack. Sounds kinky. When are you coming over? Anyway, I gotta drive things so soon. Thank you for dropping by. Have a safe drive. Have fun wherever you're driving to.
And have an awesome rest of your Tuesday.
I am right here. Sorry, Tifa. That's fine.
Oh.
Talking about
My
sorry,
laptop
Tifa.
is dying.
How about you go find us somebody to raid before you need to head to bed?
I always need to head to bed.
Basically.
Give me a second.
Can I see anybody? Like 2 people.
Yeah, I'll have a pick.
How about we take that just Jack Kichi. How about we take the happiness, the large gladness you have all accumulated over my editorial choice. I'm leaning in fully.
Some rest and be ready to cry. It's gonna be... I don't know, that somehow makes me think it's gonna be Maki after all.
Nah.
But
I think it's gonna be emotional, but I don't think it's Maki. It's gonna be emotional with Maki, but I don't think Maki is what blackened. Anyway, let's take that frustration, anger, whatever it is you're currently feeling, and go head over to Best Head Ever.
Let's all shout at Head.
Apex Legends, and who will certainly appreciate when we come in angry. Basically.
Thank you guys for hanging. Oh wait, I should press the button.
Yes. Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. I'm gonna steal Tifa's lines, but whatever. That's just the kind of person I'm. A real Jack Kichi, if you will. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.